We are good.
All right, good morning. You know, I had forgotten. One moment. I forgot how annoyed I get when you whistle. For some, it's just a trigger for me. It just annoys me.
You like the whistling?
It's always, that's always been a trigger for me.
I'm a top 10 whistler in the country.
You're not.
I am.
You're a mediocre whistler.
He's excited to get to work.
Pick a song. Let's go. Pick a theme song. Pick a commercial. I can whistle it right now.
Okay, the theme song to Bosom Buddies.
No.
Okay, well, you
Don't
can't
know
do
that
it. Then you're not. Well, then you're not a top 10. You asked the question.
Why would you say it like you know he's going to pick when you don't know?
It was a great
Before my time.
It was going to be a great podcast idea for you too. The whistling podcast.
Dave, I've got it.
I'm happy. I used the bathroom, Dave. I kept the door open as always from now on going forward. It's just the right move. I'm locking myself in the John. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
What the hell's going on?
I think White Sox Dave could have sniffed that one out a little bit more.
Well, so I was traveling back. I was in New York yesterday, headquarters Monday and Tuesday. I was scheduled. I'm not giving anything away. I was scheduled to be there Tuesday anyway. I taped KFC Radio and did various other things for future production for Barstool yesterday. So win or lose, I was there.
Sure.
And I was taking the train back, and I saw a text from somebody who has not texted me in months. I thought I had blocked. Penis head came up on my text, Clemmer.
Really?
Oh, wow.
And he's like, let me see if I can find it.
To give you historical facts about the bathroom.
Well, I want to get it right.
As a matter of fact, this was founded in.
Let me see. I can't do a Clemmer either. 1:46 p.m. as I'm whizzing down, I think past maybe White Plains or Mamaroneck, maybe? I don't know. Are you actually stuck? Do you need help? I had no context of anything. I was reading a book.
You meant like career-wise.
Yeah.
Like, do you need...
I literally thought you meant it for somebody else. Like I was next. I just texted back, what the hell are you talking about? And he texted me a photo of his phone with the stuck in bathroom, please help. Kirk Minahan to content BCC me. This is from Hubs. Another idiot. I am locked from inside the content floor bathroom. Please someone help unlock.
Please help.
I mean, you have to. And I know White Sox Dave, who I like, who's a complete idiot. You have to think this one out. Like,
Right.
if I got stuck in the bathroom, I would maybe text somebody. I was thinking about this for a while. If I got stuck in that bathroom there, the main floor bathroom at Barstool,
Yeah.
I would think that somebody would show up eventually. I would probably text. I'd probably text Colonnade first, so it wouldn't become like a thing.
Right.
How long would you wait before deciding I'm really stuck here?
10 minutes maybe. I would read. I have my phone. Like,
Hope someone shows up.
No
sit
rush.
back down.
I don't want to be there. Like, you just when you're not doing something, you just sit around anyway. It's weird when you're there. So I would have texted Dave. If Dave had left. By the way, Dave was, when I say invisible at Barstool these 2 days, invisible. Like
Really?
a complete non-factor.
Well, why would I be a factor? What do you mean?
I would think he'd be a schmoozer.
Well, it's not even like taking video of anything. Just not a great. We'll get to Dave's.
Well, certainly an impact on some of us.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. We're going to address that.
everybody.
Believe you me, we'll address
Some
that.
people.
I would have probably texted Dan first, but I think he was doing the yak at the
He
time.
was,
But
yes.
I don't never. Yeah, well, all right. I saw the video, but I probably would have. But I would. First of all, I don't even know my email account. You know this yesterday. You had to resend me everything. I don't even know anything.
Yes.
So I never sent an email to everybody at Barstool.
Everyone.
But I would have BCC.
Red alert.
But I would have BCC White Sox Dave. It was very funny. I mean, so what did it turn out? What was it?
Just a fan of the show fucking with you.
Great.
To some
That's
extent.
pretty funny.
My favorite thing.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
That's harmless.
But that's pretty impressive that fan knew to send it to like an account
stupid
that goes
people.
to no, but it's an email account that goes to everybody.
I don't think it does though, because Clemmer said I didn't get this. Hubs got it.
KB and Nick didn't get it, right?
Yeah, I think it was just oddly.
But a lot of people got it.
Yeah, that's funny. I mean, it's funny, but yeah. So, anyways, I don't think I was stuck in the bathroom. So there you go.
It's too bad.
Yeah, so I was not stuck in the bathroom. So
I'll say this.
I wonder why Clemmer felt the need to text you.
because he wants me to.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a team guy. I mean,
I don't, but yeah.
Stephen Che on the yak like ran to go help you. Like,
Oh, did he?
He was immediate with that.
I love Stephen Che.
Axe in his hand.
Stephen Che's a guy. Whenever I talk to him, though, I always cross my arms because it's a very serious. We have very serious conversations.
Right.
We have an in-depth one. Yeah.
You like Stephen Che?
I like Stephen Che.
The guy you suggested is going to murder hundreds of people in Chicago when
Yeah.
he moves there?
So what? Doesn't mean I don't like him. I like him.
Right.
He's not gonna kill me.
Yeah.
I think he's a serial killer, but I like him. You know, there's always that guy in the TV, like the Ted Bundy, like
The neighbor's
woman
always
who-
a sweet guy.
He's a very nice guy. I think he's a talented guy. We've come a long way in our relationship. Because he was first a traffic guy, Mike.
Yes, I've heard that.
But he's doing well for himself now. So we had a good talk. I had a pretty good time the 2 days at Barstool. The only thing I will say is this. I'm not going to give away any spoilers. I would not do that to my friend Jeff D. Lowe, who was feeling it those 2 days, Dave. I don't know if you got much
I got that
contact.
vibe at least.
I almost tweeted something, but then I was like, Jeff won't think this is a joke. He'll think I'm attacking his father or something. But is Jeff like kind of kidding when he says like, inevitably someone's going to have an issue with these questions? Is he doing that tongue in cheek, or is he like, I'm a workhorse?
I'll tell you what. I can't even do this because it gives something away. Shit. Somebody was an amazing bitch after one of their losses. Amazing.
Okay.
But so our first match ended, and do people know we're playing yet or no?
No.
They even announced that we're playing yet. I thought we did. No.
I can't remember if they did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody on the other team said to me, "You're the biggest asshole I've ever seen."
Is it someone that we would think would say that to you, or is it a new character?
Yeah, and I mean, just humorless as the day is long.
Okay, all right.
We have an air date for these yet?
I believe
next week,
next
right?
Monday.
Monday is our first game is Monday.
I don't know if it's yours, but I believe the tournament starts on Monday.
Okay, the tournament starts on Monday. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I thought it was. I think they announced we're playing. Well, I mean,
I have a feeling they did, but
we're
I'm
playing
not 100%
macrodosing.
sure.
We're playing.
Oh, you said that multiple times. Yeah.
The person who said this to me never played the NFL. How's that?
Okay,
I'll give you that.
Oh,
for
interesting.
it.
Okay.
The person who played in the NFL was in on the joke more than anybody.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
It was a fantastic spoiler. Not spoiler. Surprise. Yeah.
So you didn't have to add another NFL player to a notch on your belt.
No, I did not. It's
too bad.
No, I did not. I'll tell you what, though. I bought a great hot dog from Willie Colon at the corner before it's half off. What was it? What was he doing that time?
What was he doing?
Remember he's yelling at something at Good Morning America that time? It was like hockey t-shirts.
He was on Good Morning America.
50% off.
Half off,
Yeah.
dumb shit. Yeah.
I like good old Willie. Anyway, so I think overall, Dave, was a good trip.
Yeah.
I think I didn't. There was nothing crazily combative. I don't think the people who hate me.
Other than when Dave got in Portnoy's face about Mutt.
Well, first of all, can I start with Portnoy? With Dave, just slobbering over Portnoy. Like,
What are you talking
at
about?
one point, he's like, "What's it like to tell Sirius to go fuck themselves?"
Was this a good question?
No, it wasn't. It was embarrassing. What are you fucking talking about?
Dave, what's it like to have your enemy's scalps on your on your
It
mantle?
was so embarrassing. It's just sad. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like, Dave, you got anything? By the way, we've never discussed that Carrabba story on this show.
I thought we did.
Never.
No, you know what?
Never.
I mentioned it to Cullinane on the ride in and it never got brought up.
Never mentioned on the air ever. I would have been all over that story in 2 seconds.
I thought we did because it happened like a couple
And then
weeks
I'm
ago.
driving back once I got off the train yesterday. Carrabba's texted me out of nowhere. I haven't texted him in weeks. Like, hey, how was your trip to New York? And then text about Portnoy,
Yeah.
14 texts in a row.
Of course.
And I was like, just call him. It'll be fine. He's like, yeah, I called him. We're fine. I'm like, yeah, he doesn't care. He's like, I can't get mad at Portnoy if he's being overreactive because I'm overreactive all the time.
Sure.
Like, I would be the same way if I read that. I would be the exact, whether, I wasn't even getting into it with Jared. Like, whether it's fair or not, it's not even the argument.
Well, I'm guessing Portnoy also just read the headline because I read the headline and I was like, what the fuck is Jared doing?
You think Portnoy's going to read the story?
Right.
There's no chance. So anyway, so that was good. It was good. I had a good time with Dan and Rico and Quigsy.
No drama?
Oh, there was drama.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I can't,
Really?
Again, I can't get into it. I just can't get into the drama. Yeah. There was day of match drama. Real drama. Yeah.
Ever comes out, or this is never for air?
Oh, no, this will be out. This will be out. Oh, this will be out. For sure it'll be out. So anyway, had a good time. I think it went well. But oh my God. I mean, you could rip me all you could be negative to it, but I set you up for a job right there. I mean, I went to who else is doing that for you? Who else in the world is doing that for you?
I appreciate you doing that. When you eventually get to, he has no life, he sucks.
Yes.
His kids can't eat.
I believe you said it would be charity.
The pity party about how terrible I am, that kind of turned it.
I can't say-
But to be fair, you did bring up you should give him a job because he sucks at everything else.
I can't say to Portnoy,
Thank
like,
you.
oh, he's awesome. He's great.
Why can't you?
Because that's he'll laugh at me.
Why can't you?
Because it's not. First
Look
of all,
at what he's built.
First of all,
in a
it's not
couple of
true.
months.
And secondly,
It's
I
very
look
true.
like an idiot if I say it. I'm not going to do that. It's funnier.
You're the
that
lesser
way.
of two evils in that conversation. trust me.
Unbelievable burial. Like unbelievable.
Cool kid Cullinane.
And I
Gotta
want to
be
be
cool.
if I could get away with murder, like on camera in front of people, when Dave brings up this fucking daily sports podcast, I want to fucking put my
never do it again.
fist through his fucking face. I just do.
Well, it's funny.
On these days, Dave, of all days, my generosity is high.
Yes.
You're going to do this to me?
I will not do it today for sure.
Thank you, Jesus.
But I gotta
to
say,
announce
though,
I'm launching Boston Daily, which is a daily sports
already
podcast.
exists, doesn't it?
20 minutes. I'm not sure, but Dave has this idea that's going to.
Boston
There's two now.
Dailyer. Dailyist.
I will say this: we
Play the sound.
We
Yep.
were Mike and I want to lead into this because Mutt came up pretty organically in the conversation. You didn't just like bust out a.
I didn't even catch
But,
that.
the only reason Portnoy likes Mutt, and this isn't a bad thing, is because of the horse stuff.
I think it's two things. I think it's a horse thing. And there's no doubt in my mind it's come across his desk from in some way, shape, or form how much I've defended Barstool against a certain commissioner at the MGC. I think I've curried some favor because no one else is.
I mean, you would have
supporting
definitely
like
mentioned that to me off the air, so no, that's a no.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, years ago we said you liked horses.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. For you, it's the way he thinks. Like you like horses.
I like horses. He
Right.
does. He's a
Mike's
good guy.
blind.
Yes.
He's got his one line.
He's got his
I said
thing.
this, he's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Trump. He is like Trump.
That's a no. That's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it, Dave.
Yeah,
Horse racing Mutt.
Kirk's crazy. Like
Till Colin ain't shit all over me.
Mincy's the stupidest guy ever. Like everything. There's a one line. For
That's
everything.
true. Yeah.
So it was so good.
Somehow,
no,
it was
I,
but whatever,
I
it's not a big
occasionally listen when you have Mutt on.
Oh, you like that?
I like Mutt. Yeah.
Oh wait! Oh.
Now look at me. Now I'm thinking I could hold on. I can get some. I can maybe get a job for my guy
Mutt
here.
come in. I can shit on him tomorrow on the show. This will be good.
Correct.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
He's a horse racing guy.
Can I make a pitch for Mutt?
You what? For what?
Loves horses.
Yeah, I know.
Put him with your boy.
Elio?
Let him do a horse racing podcast together. It's small crowd, niche crowd. I'm not saying you pay the guy a fortune.
Niche. Niche is.
You'd listen to it.
Niche is.
Horse racing.
It's super niche.
Cool. Colonnade.
I mean, yeah.
Gotta be cool. Oh, you're
Kirk and
right,
the Daves have spoken.
That is not being cool.
Unbelievable. Why would you do that? I think be a dick.
That was bonding with Portnoy.
Why would horse racing podcast be an attractive thing? It would garner no audience.
Dave,
when
how much was bet
when
on
I
the
say
Kentucky-
no, when I say no one listen to that stupid fucking daily sports podcast, 4 people wouldn't listen.
Yeah, but
to
at least there's like a case study for it. At least there's relevance. There's other podcasts that are similar.
Can I defend Dave here? How often does someone get to bring up such a bad idea to such an influential figure? You know?
Portnoy was literally like, "What are you talking about?"
No, he was not actually.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're gonna get going on that right away. So, I mean, there's no chance Mutt's getting the job, right?
Oh, no, Mutt could get a job.
No,
He's got a
Dave,
pitch. He gets an opportunity.
Dave,
I actually don't think
now
Dave
he's gonna blame. Now
Dave
you're all
effed
gonna
it.
blame
Yes.
me. He would get an opportunity for a pitch, and I'm gonna be the reason he doesn't get it.
I actually don't know why. Like people gamble. Like I don't. I think his point was. I think if the horse. I think you said later if the horse racing thing was more prominent on the app, you'd be in business.
So this is where I blame Dave a large chunk of this. You get a small
I
chunk
get
for
zero,
call me a pity party.
Zero. You're out of your fucking mind.
The biggest issue, and the fact that Dave said this out loud was crazy. He doesn't use the Penn horse betting app.
I couldn't believe he
but
said
they don't.
that.
They don't advertise it. You have to find it. It is hidden.
That's why I like the guy. He's honest about this stuff.
like a
If
used
there
competitor.
was a Barstool horse app, the way that a major company has launched their own, then it'd be a different story. But they never. He tweets out his pictures all the time, his bets. He's never once on the app that Penn has.
Why don't they do that? What's keeping him from doing that?
I don't use it, but I would guess that he doesn't like the way it's set up, or he uses a different.
I mean, horse gambling on the major races are enormous. I mean,
$412 million a record on Derby. Of course, horse racing's super niche, Dave. Sorry, it's not super cool like your stuff. It's $400 million bet on
Where's
the
the,
horse race.
where's the Vanderpump bets
top
on
of
the
the-
app? Do we see it or no? We bet on those guys or
but
no?
the content is top of the charts everywhere.
Okay, great. Oh, great, Dave. Do a Vanderpump fucking podcast.
It would make more sense than a horse racing podcast.
No, it wouldn't.
No,
If
it
it's-
wouldn't.
no,
And Dave
it wouldn't.
admitted
It
if
has
they had a bit.
listeners. It has an audience.
Yeah, but if it's good, if it sucks, someone's going to listen to it. There's probably 40 of them.
You guys are missing my favorite part. I feel like though is Dave's tone is like Kirk. It's super neat. Like me and Portnoy get it, you know.
Yes, exactly. It's cool kid Colonnade.
That's the thing. Like,
I didn't experience this is weird because I didn't.
Here's the thing.
I don't hate him like the audience does. Now I do.
Oh, I hate him. Here's what annoys me about him is if like he goes in there, like if I went to Portnoy today and said I'm going to fire Cullinane, Portnoy would be like, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
If Portnoy said to me today, fire Cullinane, I would defend him to the end.
What does
And
that have to do with
loyalty?
this?
That loyalty garners nothing to him.
What does
Just-
that have to do?
He goes in there and just sucks Portnoy off. It's endless.
What are you
It's
talking about?
unbelievable.
First of all, that is like a horrible example of this situation.
It's not an example. I'm just telling you how it is.
Okay,
so
whatever,
So when you
but-
go in there and you just suck Portnoy, it was just
was a
it was embarrassing as somebody who works for me. It was an embarrassing representation of who I am.
Okay, I will never open my mouth again if he's in the room or whatever.
But
Anything around
you're
those
like,
lines.
Barstool, like, you have any questions? You're like, yeah, no, I don't have anything. Like, okay, great. Terrible. And then he brings up Mutt, and then you fucking bury Mutt.
We talked about Barstool Radio. We talked about...
Who cares about that?
I'm trying to think of all the other stuff, but we talked about plenty of stuff. His pizza review show or something? I don't know.
Which is a terrible idea. And then you're like, yes, that'll be great.
I didn't. You literally like hear me laughing as we're talking about it.
And then you just bury Mutt. Totally bury
You
Mutt.
did.
I did
and
not
I'm not
bury
sure
Mutt.
why. Like,
I did not bury Mutt.
What did I do to you, Dave?
You did
What
nothing.
did I do to you?
You did nothing. I buried a horse racing podcast idea. Mutt would be fine if he's doing sports and other shit. We talked about it later. But you
No, but
the
seed was planted. The seed was planted.
You're
Mutt's,
such a whiny baby.
I'm not a baby, Dave.
It's horse racing content sucks. If you want to do a different piece of content that has
Dave,
actual
your
listeners
idea
in it-
is a recap
don't
show.
do my fucking idea.
Where last night where it's like, hey, the Red Sox won 7-2.
Okay, so what is his other idea?
No, but that's your big idea that you pitched to Dave Portnoy.
No, I said
He's also
that
pitched
is-
it to Rico.
So why do I have to come up with why do I have to come up with his idea to get
No,
a job?
I don't care about him. That's your idea in general. Like, that's your big idea.
I just think that's worth a shot if there's other competitors in a different space having success. with it.
There's nothing similar to the Daily at all. Nothing. The Daily tackles an individual subject. and they do it journalistically.
Your
I listen to
rebuttal
it.
was that like politics news lasts. Like you can watch it for 48 hours after it airs or something. That was your rebuttal.
Well, I think if you're talking about, like, say, Harvey Weinstein goes to jail,
yes.
that's a longer conversational piece than the Celtics game last night.
Okay, so LeBron James loses in the playoffs, teases he might
Where there's
retire. You don't think they're
7,000
talking about that on
places
sport?
talking. 7,000 people talking about that.
You don't think there's 7,000 places they're talking about politics?
Well, I don't know. Like the Harvey Weinstein story. I have no idea. Where else?
I thought the bad example Dave used though was he's like, well, I mean, look, NPR is doing it. But like this,
get it.
I was like, why would Barstool copy them?
No, it's not even that,
That's
but
just
like,
it's a format. It is working in other areas.
no, okay. So what is it? So go ahead. What is it?
No, you don't want me to ever talk about
what
it.
is
again,
it?
so why would I do that?
What is it? Like in your mind, what is it?
It's 15 minutes of what happened basically last night because people are going to get it right.
Does a lead into it sound like da 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 da, and then you go or no? Like what?
That would probably make sense.
What
Kick
is it?
save and a beauty.
Like,
when we come back,
it's amazing.
you'll never
It's
believe what
amazing.
happened.
Okay, so come up with a different idea.
I don't. Why do I have to come up? All I do is come up with ideas.
He needs to come up with it. Leading with horse racing content is not going to be it. Because
Why?
guess what? If it wasn't, Ilya would be the fucking face of it.
Portnoy gives jobs to losers all the time.
Sure.
That's my point. Ilya's a loser.
Yeah.
Mutt's a loser.
Yes,
said
yes.
that.
Let them do a horse racing podcast together. Pay him like a little bit of
No,
money.
we said let him do
it's
whatever
a sympathy.
sports
It's a
gambling.
sympathy hire. No one's saying it's a hire based on merit.
He would do horse racing like after he was hired to do other shit to
But
cover
what else
other
is he gonna
sports
do?
stories. Anything he wants. What does
Cover
everybody
other
else do?
sports stories. What do you think's gonna be like a
Well,
jerk?
they're all like just talking sports every day, right? Like they're pretty much every show. Pick Central is just a sports radio show.
Sure.
Incorporates gambling more.
Okay.
Yak is a comedy show. That's different. That's a
He's
different.
out on
He's
that,
not doing
yeah.
comedy.
Right.
So he
know
just needs
that.
to think of an idea with sports and gambling that makes sense with a sports book. That's all.
You should do a series of the case on the Big A.
Oh, that's true. Yes.
Hey, defend that guy.
I believe I'm going to get sent some videos in the coming days. Hopefully.
Really?
Yes.
Oh boy.
I've reached out to Big A.
What do you have to
There's
say?
something going on. I'll
collect
let
calls?
him announce.
Yeah, no kidding.
There'll be an announcement. I think he'll make some announcement or something. but
Is it bad?
we did not get into details. I did the reach out thing where you text hoping for some details. He sent back a funny "I'm okay" text. So something's happening. He's not been on
Hilarious.
TV.
Funny.
He's not been on TV in 3 weeks. Something's going on there.
Okay,
There's
so
something
he's
going
done
on.
basically.
I've got no evidence that's not the
Do you
case.
think the other thing's a scam now?
No, I don't think it's a scam.
Okay, so I definitely wasn't
people
right
will.
about that proactively.
You
I
weren't. He
called him out.
raised a
Yeah.
lot of money for the Belmont backstretch.
I'm sure that'll turn out not to be a total
He did.
scam.
No, this is something. I think this is a personal issue. Like you once had a run-in with a coworker at work. I think he had a similar type of situation happen with him.
Okay.
And I've seen the same videos that Dave has seen. Social media's all over this, but I don't have any further.
Not a
details.
fair comparison though, because I don't believe like he's suspended from some kind of racing association.
Yeah,
That's
something
totally different.
way darker happened. There's no question.
There was an altercation of something. Yes.
What is if Portnoy walked in here right now? First of all, would you be interested in working at Barstool?
Well, after you call me a pity hire, it's tough. It's tough.
Why? The check's clear either
I-
way.
I-
You got to lose your dignity, buddy.
I
That's
don't
what
want to
did.
do that. No, I mean this is the guy to talk to right here. Mike's the case.
Swallow your dignity.
Mike worked here, left, and now works for free. Which
Yeah, you're right about
it's
that.
unbelievable.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He's making no money anywhere. I don't disagree with that.
Hey, I am.
Much your example? I mean, by Mike's your example of how to do it? Well,
Portnoy did the math and said he's doing all right.
go
I heard him say that.
Yeah.
He looked a little confused, but he's like, "Oh, all right, I guess."
First
so.
of every month, do I have to remind people to resubscribe? Yes, I do.
What would be your pitch today if you walked in right now?
Well, I think if they're wanting to expand the Boston brand, then I'd definitely be somebody who'd be interested in that. expand because they've done it in New York, doing Chicago. Obviously, they have a huge facility right down the road at Plain Ridge. I think at some point that will expand into a content factory.
I'm already bored.
I like it.
I love
I'm
this
in.
part. Keep
Great.
going.
Okay,
I love it.
whatever.
You're
bored. You're bored.
No, these guys are
Got
into
some
it.
more
Go
stuff to get to. Any golf picks you want to get to?
These guys are into it. Go ahead, continue.
You don't want to listen to it. You're not listening to
Just
it.
go. I'm listening. Go ahead.
It's not the worst idea to try to replicate.
I don't know
Barstool
what was it? I
Chicago.
didn't hear it. What was it?
If you
You're
replicate,
just a dick.
What are you talking? Oh, sorry, I'm not Jessica Paquette. I do the best I can.
Sorry, no, you listen. You, if I was Paul Reiser, you'd be listening.
Yes. He's had success
Oh,
in his
diner.
life.
Oh, diner. Oh,
Is that the biggest show in the world, you idiot?
oh, Lebanon. Oh, go shower. Oh, New Hampshire, go and shower.
Go ahead.
it's not the worst idea to try to replicate what Barstool Chicago has done.
But those are with successful. Like,
I get it, but they have four.
Wouldn't it be hilarious to do it with an unsuccessful guy though?
What if it works? The guy's not comedy. Though. Dave already said.
There were 4 guys there at one time. There were 4 guys. So
3
it's
now, yeah.
Elio is probably the leader of that pack. Then it's Mutt, and then hopefully they could have 2 guys that could do something.
How about Elio, 2 guys, and then Mutt? It's like the 4th.
Oh, is a 4th guy?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be
I
the
could
worst
see
idea.
But that'd be my pitch. I think there'd be a Boston-centric show / podcast that involves around is involved with
Get that gun
sports
shots out,
betting.
please.
We can do We can do huge
Barrett,
racing
Jesus.
events.
Jason
right?
Barrett,
right there, Plain
Brian
Ridge.
Barrett, Brian Barrett Jr.
From The Ringer. Yep, great guy. They're putting a lot of money into that. I was surprised you guys didn't bring that up. I thought Dave, when asked him, we had any questions for Dave, would ask that at the end,
About
but he
what?
didn't. What the plan is for that? Like, that's a Barstool casino. You're surprised they've not made that a bigger deal.
I
Plain
don't care
Ridge.
about it though.
I care about it.
Okay, but why don't you talk to him?
Okay, I'll have to reach out to
So
him.
your pitch is that you want to.
No, you asked me
sit
what
at
the
a
pitch
casino
would be.
all day. Is that right?
No, I
Am
think the
hearing
pitch
this
would be
correctly?
if they're looking to have a bigger foothold in Boston, like they had with a former employee, now at a different company.
Okay.
That I would like to be a part of that, and I can
you say
be involved
Jared's
in the
name?
content. Are we allowed to say his name?
I just said his name earlier.
Well, you are because you're you. It's your show.
What do you think's happened if you say it?
I'd probably be asked to
Guy's
leave.
looking for a job.
I don't understand.
I'm not trying to step on any toes right now.
We talked about Crops for 20 minutes the other day.
But that is the central
I
point
have
of my
no
pitch.
idea. So what is it? What is the central point?
If there is a Boston branch, I would love to be a part of it.
Doing what?
Creating content, doing a podcast,
Like what content
writing,
do- what content do
blogging,
you-
like I'm doing right now.
Writing.
So you want to run it?
I'm writing every week now. Pretty popular column, Muttstack.com, the Friday Four Pack. Closing in on 2,000 subscribers. We are. You can mock it all you want, but there is an audience for that.
I know, but
There's an audience.
Yeah, I agree. I look at that audience every live show
And
I have.
there's no, that's not.
That's actually not a bad idea too.
What?
Is to do a Barstool gambling newsletter where they're tracking other Barstool people's bets and
You can
stuff
just
like
get
that.
a robot to do that, though. Well, I guess that's what
maybe.
we're going to do, maybe.
A robot with some flair, some panache.
Great show. Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, honey, I go to a Kirk show today. It'll be great. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be really fun. Yeah, I want to drive down in traffic for 55 minutes to
Oh, quit your
get
bitching.
shit on by
What a loser attitude.
Oh, I
you
know,
just
what a
got
pussy.
pitched in front
Paul
of Portnoy.
Reiser's fluffer over
Amazing.
here.
He's got a pitch.
Amazing.
He
What a
said he'd
pussy.
listen
Oh, that
anytime.
that Palace Theater is amazing, Paul. Yeah, we looked at that. Yeah, we
I
did.
was starting to have Bob Newmeyer as my dream guest. You know what? Let's do my favor. Let's call Newmy so Mutt can kiss his ass. I wonder he killed himself.
He did not.
Jesus.
That's not great.
I like Newmy. Good guy. No, he did not. He was very sad. Very sad. I still remember that text from Dino. Me and Jerry spoke to Newey's wife. He had a massive stroke.
Did he all caps massive?
Yeah, he was so excited to break the news. Like,
Did he not like Numi?
no, he did, but he's one of those guys who's always excited to have that news first.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, you guys won't believe what happened. He had a massive stroke. Like, leave the fucking woman alone. Dude, with your stupid questions. Is he expected to make it through the night? Period. He's sitting there before the show, this stupid phone, like the notes for the show. What's his name? Torey Lavello.
That's
Yeah, the
ignorant.
Red Sox, was he a third base coach? Or
If
manager
they
somewhere?
lose tonight, is Lavello natural next candidate for manager? Period.
He would just send these to you guys?
No, he'd say it to his phone.
Oh,
Speak to text.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He'd be like, oh my God, it's fucking, we're going to talk about this today on this fucking show.
I could do this too. Hold on one second.
Do you think 1 out of 10, honestly, Dave, Mutt getting a job at Barstool?
He needs a much better pitch than what
Well,
he
can I
came
tell
with
you,
today.
here's what you actually do. I don't know if you want a real solution. You backdoor him in. You just hire him as a producer or something, and then he's working here and no one even knows him.
I mean, you could hire him if you wanted to.
Yeah.
To do what?
It doesn't matter.
The fucking thing you just pitched?
Yes.
I would have no desire.
Well, obviously, okay. Anything I would do be like a weekly. I'd be part of this show too, right?
Every day?
I would think. No, not every day.
I wouldn't want that.
I think Mutt and I would work
I
great
wouldn't.
together.
I wouldn't want it either.
You think what?
I think Mutt and I would work great together behind the scenes, actually.
You think Mutt could be a good like Justin's role?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yes, I do. What the hell is that? What
You can do the
what are you laughing
flashes.
about Chris Clemmer over there talking down to people who produce. and
Clever's a
assistant
job
produce.
at least. Jesus Christ. You've now not had a job long enough, like, you just don't have a job. It's not like you just lost your job. Like, you're a guy you're a guy who just doesn't work.
I am definitely
You know what I
working.
mean? You're a guy who's just like, I don't work.
That's who you are now?
Lou Gehrig's dad did not like work because we found
That's right. That's what, lucky That's right. That's right. That's what I mean. You're just a guy now who's like, I go hang out with my friend. He has a podcast. And then,
This is
and
work
then once
to
in a while I
me.
go shake hands at some event.
No,
and
I do.
And I type away for free on my little like blog
yeah,
thing.
free for now, but
Free for now, free
Building
for
up a
always.
base.
Yeah.
free for always.
Yes. Yeah. Mudstack.com.
Thank you very much. Yes.
So that's your pitch is you
No, that'd
want
be
to
the-
sit in the casino and watch horses race.
No, the pitch would be if they build something out here in Boston and they brand it out the way they branded out New York and Chicago and way back in the day Iowa. Like I would think I would love to be a part of that.
Here's my issue with that.
As a host of a
It's good that he's mentioning the history. I like that.
yeah, but they've done
Iowa.
it before. I'm
The Iowa
surprised
part's
they've not
big.
done it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they've done it in Boston,
here's
aren't
the
you?
Okay, but you can't wait for them to do that. They're not going to do that. You
just do it.
You've struggled in the past with words like leverage. You know what proactive means?
The stuff you used to put on your face when you
Yes,
had
okay,
acne. Yes, I had to use that.
You
yes.
need to be
Yeah,
you need
little
to
green
you need to be
bottles.
proactive here. You can't be. Oh well, boy, when they build this and they do, that's never going to happen. You have to think whether it is or not. You have to think that's never going to happen.
Well, I think it's going to happen.
Okay, forget it. Then you see what I'm saying?
Can't work with these people.
All right, so what's the next step for me then?
Call Portnoy.
Okay.
I'll give you his number. Call him. Say what? No.
No, I don't think so.
No, put together a real pitch.
Again, this is where
I
this
think
is where
put together a real product. Don't even put together the pitch. Put together
Wait,
the product.
that's also never going to happen.
I'm going to steal this idea.
Again,
Call him first.
we're trying to fool Portnoy into giving him a job. Like we don't think he's going to do anything well.
yeah, okay,
this is
got
all.
it.
This is a scam.
This is
again.
it's a lot.
It's a scam to get our friend.
We can all agree we're duping Portnoy.
I was gonna say it's expensive. It's a very cheap way for Kirk to keep shitting on me. It works out well for you. It's what a cycle.
I would put that. If Portnoy said to me, "Put it under your umbrella," I would do it. Fine, no problem. I would do that.
Put what? You just said that this job doesn't exist. So
No, but
what's
if-
the umbrella?
But if you come up with something, I'm like, "Oh, that would work," then I would hire you.
This is bigger than the Milton office, by the way. This studio here.
Oh, is that right?
Just so Mutt knows, yeah.
Okay.
Just saying you could recreate that.
Content in this building.
Bigger than the Iowa office? That's a big question. That's all I care about.
But you know what I mean? They've done that in other cities.
I don't know what you mean, but
Okay,
so
gotcha.
like, give me a pitch. I told this to you months ago. Pitch me a job, and I would hire you.
And I've not. Have I
well said. It's been 6 months.
harassed you at all about this? No.
No, but so I say to the guy, "Give me a pitch for a job." He's like, "If I harassed you, I'm saying, give me a pitch."
I just gave you a pretty good pitch.
In fairness, we have said, why is there not a podcast competitor to like a Felger and Maz or something like that? And Brian Barrett is trying.
Well,
You'll
Mutt
never
is not
you'll
it.
never be successful.
Mutt is not.
Why is that
I don't
the
want.
case?
I don't want to
Why
produce
is that the case?
shitty.
Mutt isn't it,
They-
but Barstool could be it.
I don't want to
Barstool-
produce I would not want my name attached in any way, shape, or form to some shitty recap sports podcast show.
Oh, no,
some
you can't.
fuckhead host.
You shouldn't be. No, definitely.
I just
not.
have no interest in that. None. Mutt's good when he's with me. When he's not with me, he stinks.
Oh, that's not true.
I like that it's Dave's idea, and he's like, "Oh no, don't attach yourself." Oh God, no!
I would never put my name on that ever. I would
No,
retire
that's not-
before
that's
that.
totally separate from you. Yeah, you can't put your name on it.
I'm looking forward to the Riser cast. I'm going to do every episode of Mad About You. Meet Paul and Helen. I'm
Helen
looking
on.
forward.
Was she kind of a B word behind the scenes?
No, don't say. Helen's great. And the shows were great. Somebody sent me both live shows. Paul did.
Oh, really? How were they?
Very good.
Were they different? He mixed the jokes
Completely
up
different.
between Manchester and Lebanon?
Completely fresh and completely different. Yeah, I didn't know it was Lebanon.
Oh, really?
I thought it was Lebanon.
It's Lebanon, New
No,
Hampshire.
yeah, I didn't know that. People were tweeting at me. I saw people tweeting at Paul saying that they bought tickets because of this. So that's good.
Excellent.
So it's nice to have somebody on, and then have somebody on who's got something to promote, something they've already put together.
Yep, mudstack.com.
A body of work that they've done.
Blindmike.net.
BlindMike.net.
MikeBanansky.com also, if you want to swing by.
BlindMike.net. Mike does things there
Thank you.
all the time.
so do
Believe
I.
me, I get in my email.
Of varying success, but it's
Oh,
constant.
is there a lot of push? Is there a lot of
I haven't
notifications?
seen many more on money messages sent to my email account lately.
No.
But
One of
there's
your
others
fans
still.
did, yeah,
There's
sure.
others. That's true. No, but
Well, that's what you got to do. You eliminate some things.
Correct. That's smart. He's working. Wouldn't you say Mike is doing a much better
Oh,
job
Mike
than
is
Mutt?
busting his
Yeah,
ass to
correct.
the point where Portnoy still thinks he's an employee of the company.
Yeah. I think somebody else mentioned it to me the other day. Who was it? Somebody at Barstool. So how's Mike doing? He's like still
Still with the show?
yeah. I was like, yeah, he's still working with us. He's doing great. But he thought you were an employee of the company.
Oh, well, thank you, whoever that is.
There you go. Yeah.
I like that Portnoy was like, he's like, the one thing I just don't like about Mike is like he's different when I'm threatening to fire him than he is on the show for some reason.
Well, I brought the Francesa thing, and you didn't really have a great answer for that either, which I thought was funny. But anyway, so there you
We're
go.
pals now.
What a pitch.
It's a good
What's
pitch.
the fucking point anyway? I'm trying to get the guy a job.
Yeah, I gave you a pitch and you said it was terrible.
What's the relationship with Elio? You two seem to be kissing each other's ass on the timeline a little bit.
Who?
Elio. Him and Elio.
What timeline?
On Twitter.
I think Elio does a good job. There's no relationship there. I
Do you
think he does
know?
a good job. The hockey picks, the content was great there. He's great on horses. It's really good.
Makes sense. Well, a partnership there.
And you do gambling for other sports?
I do.
What partnership though? For what, Dave?
Yeah, I don't think he's. I think I've been the one. Sort of people have included us in Twitter. I've been liking those tweets, trying to get Elio to notice them.
How's that going?
Really good.
Yeah.
Would a Boston-centric gambling show make sense? Like the way they do Pick Central, but just for fucking, maybe there's not enough during the year.
But
But
what are you gonna do, like Red Sox for
that's
5
what I mean.
months?
Yeah, I guess so.
No, he's fucked. There's nothing.
That's not true.
There's always, you could work at Panera. You could do stuff like that.
It's healthy. It's healthy work to be out there.
I mean, are you starting to think about maybe I'll work outside this business?
Oh, absolutely.
Are you really? Or no?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Are you looking anywhere or no?
No.
Well, then, what are you doing?
Right now, I'm working on building up what I you know what I'm working on. Okay, there are potential partnerships in place, and those things unfortunately take longer than you would like them. You have no patience for this stuff. You just want things to happen right away.
How it worked for me. I left Entercom. I had a job that same day.
Famously, things take time, and so things are taking time on
Didn't
this.
for me. I left Entercom. I kicked
great.
my
Now
way
you're
out of that.
bragging. Great. Oh,
No, but you're saying it took time.
So those things that you might accept with other companies, is it also attractive to Barstool potentially? The same.
I
exact
think Dave
premise?
said yesterday that something that I'm very much involved in that people are talking to me about, he has no interest in because they have an app that does not tie into that.
How
He
much longer
basically
these people
said,
gonna start talking to you before they offer you a job?
maybe
It's
it's
a good conversation.
Maybe I'm dragging my feet a little bit. Could be me.
No, when I say zero
Could be
chance
me.
of that, 0.0.
Could be me.
A number you
He's stringing
never
them along.
blown. 0.0. No chance that has happened. That is ridiculous. No chance. Zero. If you get a job, I will be the biggest advocate for you. I'll be thrilled.
You won't be because of
course I would.
I know how this is going to end. We all know this is going to end. I'll go do something else. You'll shit on it. We won't talk for a while. We'll talk in a couple years.
Of course,
again.
I'll shit on it if you do something, but it'll be funny. Like I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I just try. I can never win. Shut up, Mike, for a second. I can never win.
Shameful.
I fucking. What's that?
It's shameful.
I'm pitching Portnoy on this guy.
Dave, you buried me.
You gave it your all. I don't know what you're
Pitching
talking about.
Portnoy.
Before he called me a pity party,
The
he
minute
was trying
Portnoy
to get
said
me
your
a
name,
job.
I was like, "Fuck, here we go. This is gonna happen."
Yeah, your boss said he listens when I'm on the show.
Occasionally.
And let's say we're at timeouts.
I don't even think he listens.
That was totally.
Yeah, do you think he's looking like, oh, Max is on today? I'm not going to listen.
I
I
think
was like, oh, sorry. So he says he listens when I'm on.
What he does
and
is,
now it's a lie.
I know this guy. I know him.
This is perfect.
Can you listen for a second? This is not a put down. I'm telling you how Dave's brain works. He sees a clip on the show account when you're on it, and he watches it. He doesn't listen to this fucking podcast
Right.
ever.
So he McAfees it.
He told me he's
Or I
never.
watch McAfee's.
He told me he's never listened to a podcast in his life. So I don't think he's listening. I don't think he's suddenly like, oh, it's a mutt day. Wow,
They just
let me-
tagged Mutt.
let me
Mutt
let me carve 2 hours and
Mutt
20 minutes
Friday.
of my time.
Oh, is
and
this
listen-
live? They just tagged Mutt. Holy shit.
Yeah. And then there are Fridays where he's disappointed. It's like, oh, Montante.
So,
Great.
fucking listeners. I like Julie, but I'm not crazy about her.
She's like kind of a bitch.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Oh, she got a job.
Who's
Great.
this real estate guy yelling at Dave?
We're in New York. I didn't hear from Julie. Did you?
No, with no invite whatsoever.
Unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
I know. Sad.
Disappointed.
Jesus. Twat City population 1, right? Dave? What? No?
You're not wrong.
Anyway, so all right. So he's not going to get a job there, which is fine.
Should you just call Portnoy and have Mutt pitch himself at some point? You know, when he's ready, of course.
Yeah, but he's going to do that. That's the Dave. Porter's going to be like, what?
Maybe Portnoy will receive it.
No, but Porter will be good. He'll be like, yeah, we're looking to do that. At some point, we're going to have that, and then it'll just be floating in the air.
Yeah.
You have to have a real concrete pitch.
Yeah, and I have an outline of one.
No, you don't.
I just gave you one.
Is that a pitch?
Hello,
Dave?
Sharks.
Yes, it is. It's absolutely a pitch.
I'm out. Like, is that a pitch, Dave?
It's a sort of a pitch.
Is that a
It's
pitch?
tough.
I know
It's
you
tough.
like
It
him,
is a
Mike, but
pitch,
is that a pitch? Honestly, is that a pitch?
No, I want him to come in with his kids that have rehearsed lines and things. Like, here's what I'm thinking, Dave.
Dun, dun, dun.
We move Barstool back to Boston.
But I've never thought of that, Mutt, ever. Gee, I didn't have a casino there.
You're asking what my role would be. That's my.
What
That'd
would
be
your
my
role
role.
be in the casino? You keep mentioning the casino.
No, they're going to eventually.
It's
have
Aces
content.
High.
I don't even get it.
I would love to host that show. It was
I
great.
don't even get it.
Yeah, but that's all in addition to. Like, you need a real
Look, I'm not going to
concrete
tell you,
product
okay? There are
before
two
that.
sevens. I'm not going to tell you to split them or not split them. It's not my job. I'm just a dealer, okay? I'm just a dealer. Would you like a free breakfast? We can get that for you if you'd like.
It's not what.
Maybe the horse racing commissioner will come down here and debate me.
That's right.
You got to get him off TV.
My first guest is Frankie Avalon. I mean,
Did he say the N-word, Senator?
that's what he's going to be doing.
Did you not
Must
come to my
be-
house?
It's gonna be like, at least give me that. Can you give me that? Anyway, what else, Dave?
I'll say this, though.
can't deal with
I
this
kind of
idiot.
miss the Barstool Boston feel, though. I think a lot of people are like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wake up every day feeling
No,
that
well,
way.
the Celtics won last night, and there's a lot of people from Boston that work at Barstool Sports, and it doesn't necessarily feel like there's a go-to anymore of where to get that Barstool reaction.
You think? You think?
In
You
long
think
form,
Mutt
in long
by
form.
himself doing
No,
a
I did not
podcast
say. I did not
is
say
going to be that
no,
new
that was you.
destination?
Whoa. No one said that.
You just did.
Let's not get crazy.
But none of these are solo podcasts. The Barcelona, it's an ensemble. This is an ensemble. It's not just you.
Okay, who are you gonna
it's
do it
you
with?
and Mike. Well, that's a very good question. The entire drive-in.
If you had to do it
after
right-
I order my mulch delivery,
If-
it's a very good question.
If you get a discount because you work there now or no?
I did. I actually used the year discount. I used
That's good.
Paul Reiser's code. I
There you
could
go.
say, "Look,
So if you right now said, okay, you have to have two people do a show, who would it be?
Ilya will be one of them.
Okay.
He's Boston based, right? And he's involved in gambling.
All right.
We need some sort of producer. I don't know who that producer would be. I don't know if there's a producer behind the scenes. I'm not sure. I don't know.
And then,
Justin
you're, and then
Trudeau.
you're zooming in a lot of the Barstool personalities that were from Boston that are fans of the team. Like, I think there's a market for that.
Okay.
RA's around?
Yeah.
Come in?
That's true, I guess. I mean, look, I'm rooting for it. I think it's not going to happen, but I'm rooting for it. What else is going on?
Do you want to play the Carl video that we kind of
No.
alluded to?
No,
it doesn't.
it's old
feel-
now. It's weird. It's just weird. I didn't. It's
madness.
Yeah, it's just not. It's a tune out. I talked to a lot of parties involved, and I think people are being, I think, generous. I think
I didn't make it through the whole video. Did
I didn't
you?
either. God,
It made
Started
me
so slow.
I know nothing about it, and it made me think like, oh, Chief and those guys are probably not lying.
Yeah, right. I think I like Carl. My interaction was very nice, but he seems like he's disturbed.
Yeah.
To me, and I don't
Yes.
think that should be. I get why those guys are like, just get me the fuck away.
Well,
from
three guys would have to be working together behind the scenes to say like, "Oh, let's fuck this guy
Right.
over," and that
Which
seems
I think White Sox
unlikely
Dave
based
would
on
do
that.
probably, but I don't think Eddie and
No,
Chief would do that.
no,
Eddie's
I
a
don't
great
think
guy, so yeah, I don't know. By the way, we're getting closer and closer. June 2nd, 2023.
It's coming up, yeah. Well, Tim and Canton's listening. Respond to the DMs, Tim. Let's go.
What a sad moment for you.
What does that mean?
God.
I have his money. He sent me money. Nice, very nice guy.
oh,
Sent me money for a ticket for the boys. No information. So I have $20, but I need to fill out the ticket for him. I went back specifically and
Just
got an
write
extra
Tim
ticket.
McCann. Who cares?
Because I need his information because they're going to reach out to him if he wins. I don't have his information.
Put your number on it. Then they'll call you and then we can contact him.
But I'm not. It's not me.
Well, I know that much.
It's fraud.
But you can then contact me and we can get in touch with him.
We'll just do that. That's fine. Where would Tim?
It never crossed your mind?
No, I want to forge any signatures. Didn't want to forge any. I had to sign it. You signed your ticket.
His name is not Tim. He's not from Canton.
That's what I mean.
Okay. I see what you're saying. What else?
I'm very concerned that now, because of his feelings toward us, that it will jeopardize our chances of winning that.
Oh, interesting.
We're never going to.
Like the frozen envelope.
Very
Like,
concerned
Believe me
about
when I
that.
tell you, that was already, that thing has been, that winner is
They
already.
just use the
It's not.
show.
No,
He's
no,
in
no,
Italy.
no, no.
That shit has been booked.
I saw you on social media.
Is
Call
there
somebody else.
an Italy in Tennessee I'm not aware of? So you could spend $5,000?
It's a popular promo. You saw this, and another group using
I know,
that.
it's a total
And you
scam.
called it a pyramid scheme.
Total scam.
Totally unfair by you.
Unbelievable.
Very unfair.
You know what's going to win is the big A, probably.
Oh, definitely.
That's almost a guarantee.
Yep, definitely.
Jesus.
You didn't buy a ticket. You
No?
didn't buy a ticket.
Yeah, well, there you go.
You should scrub all association with the Big A before your pitch. Absolutely. You gotta get
just
rid of
Venmo request him for your money
I
back.
think Big
all of
A
his-
has done content with Dave.
I was it's
before.
crazy
Portnoy.
enough, Bree. Maybe you can work with him, do the show with him at that place. Who knows?
it. Why does he have to be licensed for something? Like, what do you have to be like? I thought he was just like
To be a trainer. To be a trainer.
Oh, he's a horse
in New
trainer?
York. His dad was a trainer. Maybe he is moving from
Why do you sound
the
like
on-air to the
defensive
off-air
when you start
side.
talking? Like, you get sound like
Because I think it's a
deflated.
personal issue, and I feel bad because I don't know all the details of it.
But
I
you're
don't.
the one touting this guy.
I'm friends with him, and I hope he's okay.
Are you actually friends with him? Or are you like,
Hope he's
are
okay.
you
Yeah,
sort of
we talk. I mean, what? Not as close as you are. I mean, you
with
and
the
I
big A?
are.
Oh, you
no,
right, correct. Yeah. Well, there
But I
you go.
talk to him 4 or 5 times a year.
That's nice. All right.
He reached out when EEI stuff happened.
Can I do this BetterHelp for you, Dave? We're good?
We are good. Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. This show is sponsored in part by BetterHelp. Why is it different? Why is it printed differently?
That was a Dave Cullinane move. I
assumed. I didn't think anybody else.
I made it
The
bold.
guy downstairs who Steve's friends with didn't print it
Dave's
out?
taking the blame for me. I broke in and printed it out.
I did see Steve's friend this morning downstairs when I walked in. His buddy.
Was he in good
The Greek
spirits?
guy. Yeah, he's always very friendly.
Oh, good.
Maybe he's going to BetterHelp. I don't know. Getting to know yourself is a lifelong process. Therapy is all about deepening your self-awareness and self-understanding to help you discover your best self. That's has an exclamation point at the end. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist. Why is this all bullet pointed and stuff, Dave?
That's how they did it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy, is that annoying. Connects you with a licensed therapist who can take you on that journey of self-discovery and meet you where you are. This is true. Give BetterHelp a try entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Fill a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Call to action must read verbatim, so I will do that right now. Well, I will. They're telling me to do it. Find more balance with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/Kirk10 today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Get moving there, right there. They've got a lot of feedback from people. People are using it. If you're thinking about trying therapy, I would go BetterHelp right now. If I was starting therapy today, I would go BetterHelp. Way more flexible options. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Who did that? Was that Dale?
Please read
Yes.
verbatim.
That's just funny. Why don't you do it with him? That I would get behind. You and Dale doing a daily podcast together.
I'd consider it.
Okay.
Who's the lead role in that podcast? No.
It's a bigger
no,
star.
No.
Chad Finn read about you and you a whole.
Yeah, he's written about me. It's not,
that's what I'm saying.
not been as kind as he was to Dale.
What else, Dave?
That A's announcer fired.
Oh, yeah.
You saw that?
Sad,
Yeah.
sad news.
I was right about it. I mean, it's just how the world works.
Yeah.
Why fire him now, though? It was done.
I'm sure there was some group doing
Yeah.
something. Had to have been.
Because no one was talking. It's not like it was
No,
big.
no, it was over.
Yeah.
Again, the public, it was done. They moved. That was 12 stories ago.
And people defended him, right? The museum defended him.
Mike defended them.
Sure, certainly.
Mutt defended. Oh no, Mutt was sending audio.
Me and
to you.
Montante
No,
defended
I
him,
want
I think.
to add to the conversation.
Mutt was sending you audio, Dave, to try and bury him, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
You guys working on anybody right now or no?
No, not really. Nothing. Nobody said anything crazy lately.
That's
so,
too bad.
yeah.
I'll tell you, Dave has more of a weird thing with KFC than I do.
Why is that?
This morning he was like, how about Portnoy burying KFC yesterday?
We did.
And I was like,
On
what are you
my
talking
show?
about? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I thought he said the only person like KFC would have been fired if he did what Mincy did. He
But
said
that's
Big-
true.
Big
Dave said
Kev
he.
wouldn't
Dave
have
said
been-
he.
Dave said that's exactly what I said.
that was yeah, but I think that's because of past history. Like,
Same with
I
Kevin
thought-
though.
I
Kevin
thought
is like Kevin's like controversial. Like Dan
been
is
sued
not.
before,
By the
yeah.
way, I think Dan would get fired.
You think Dan would?
Yeah, I think everybody would. Like I just think that's the way.
Dan
it
would
is
be
now.
an easier save, was I think Portnoy.
I agree, but
which
I think
makes sense.
everybody. I don't think by the way, I think anybody should. But I probably at this point, I think because it happened now, everybody would get fired.
Okay.
I th-
Now
that's
you
what
have
I-
to, right? The
I
precedent's
think
been set.
so. Although you said he treats people, I don't know.
Yeah. But I mean, he'd obviously fight for KFC. He
Definitely
wasn't
would.
a full. Yeah.
He definitely would.
Yeah.
I had a great time with those guys yesterday. I did maybe a half hour, 40 minutes with Kevin and Filoberg in their little studio. Those guys have it right. They just stay in there. They don't go out of their cave. They're not bothered by anybody. I will tell you, he's a nice guy. I saw Dan touch on this a little bit. He's a sweet guy. He's got a lot of issues, so I don't want to make. I'm not making fun of him. I'm scared of Chris Castellani.
Why?
He's not scared of him, but he's a lingerer. They talked about this on the Yak yesterday. I don't think he quite knew what to do in that place. So it was thinking he'd be having a conversation, he'd be over your shoulder the whole time. He was
Okay.
always 2 feet away. He was always 2 feet outside of every conversation.
Right.
Really nice though.
You remind me of Travis Bickle a little bit from
A
Texas.
socially awkward guy.
Socially, yeah. Some say socially awkward. Some say potential, mass
Dangerous.
murderer, killing machine.
All right.
I like him, so I have his back.
Do you
but-
think they had his back to say like, hey, here's a place for you to sit all day to work, to write blogs? Or
I think
do
Castellani
whatever?
just felt weird being inside somewhere for more than 20 minutes because usually when he goes to like a facility, he's out like a half hour. So I think after a half hour, he's getting itchy. I think.
Right. Yeah. Antsy.
I don't know. I like him a lot, but I those guys are making fun of him and he went in there and went back at them, which was good yesterday. But I was getting uncomfortable. Like I felt bad. I was getting uncomfortable for his discomfort. He seemed uncomfortable because when you're there and you're not really. Even me, like I sat with Dan and Rico back there because Jerry was gone for the week, so I just took Jerry's seat.
But they like gave you a seat and said, "Hey, go sit down here."
Yeah, but I'm sure
They gave you a seat?
No. There was a seat. I walked. I always go sit with Dan and Rico back there. Jerry's wasn't there, so I was like, I'll just sit there for when I'm here. And I know those guys, and people come by, and it's fine. But for Chris, I don't know how many times he's been there. He's a little newer. maybe he seemed uncomfortable. I felt bad for him, but it was getting to the point where I was like, he was like sort of like in the middle of every conversation, but not really. He was lingering.
Is he not usually there?
No, he's in Michigan, I think.
At home, basically, right? A lot of the videos are from his bedroom.
But he's going to Chicago.
Yeah, I think he might.
I thought he said in his one of his posts, he was like, "I miss being around my friends," or something. I thought he meant like people at Barstool.
Maybe he was there when he started. Maybe he was. I have no idea.
Remember, he traveled a lot for the College World Series. He was doing a lot of college baseball stuff.
Are you dating this guy?
I follow him. I follow Chris.
He's a prospect for the Boston
He follows
office.
back.
He's a nice guy. I like him and everything. He's a good guy. And he reached out to me when he was going through something. I'm happy to help. But I was like, you just got to relax. I wanted to tell him, just relax. But he was a lot of energy.
Yeah. If I had no one to talk to there, I would be like that. They're sidling up to whoever I think I kind of know best,
Yeah.
though, you know?
I would say that could be something that the office could have helped him with.
Yeah.
Personally.
Just sit down.
Yeah. But even us.
That's not how it works there.
Yeah, but even us.
Dave fucking bitching the whole time.
I wasn't bitching the
He's
whole
like,
time.
why is this set up for us? I'm like, Dave, do you think anybody gives a fuck about our
No, but
podcast?
like you can't expect people who use completely different shit to know what they're doing when they walk into your room.
Okay, so you're really just trying to get your bitch across. It has nothing to do with Castellani. It
no, I'm saying
has nothing to do with Castellani sitting in a chair somewhere.
You don't think somebody could have said, Chris, you should sit? Like, I know Chris Castellani is coming in town for this.
This is not Miss Falvey's 5th grade class for me at Vincent Owen School where you have assigned seating at the start of the year. You go into this place, you just sit down.
Because everyone's there yesterday, right? Or Monday,
what
whatever.
do you think? Like, what's the woman's name at the front desk?
I forget the security person.
Well, she has an account, right?
Ebony.
Is that right? Is that her name?
Yeah.
I think she's like, oh, Castellani, Chris. Yeah, C12. Go sit down. You're next to Kate and to Nick.
No, but I
That's
don't.
not how it works.
I
It's
don't
also
think
intimidating. It sounds like an intimidating place to be.
Doesn't bother me. I walk in there and you just sit down.
You said multiple times you feel uncomfortable there.
Yeah, but I'm not intimidated by who?
You're different.
I felt
You're
bad.
not
I didn't-
rich.
I didn't know what the fuck to do
They're
there.
losers. What?
I just sat in the lobby when I didn't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah,
there.
but yes, I suppose. I don't know. I forgot you and Steve were there.
Yeah.
That's true. I like him. I just was like, I wanted to say to him, just relax, take it easy. But now he's gonna go. He might get worked up about this. I like him. He's a good guy.
I thought he was nice. I thought he was a nice guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he seemed fine to me. I don't know.
But a danger to society.
Yeah, I think he's killed people.
Yeah.
But so what? Fewer people, less traffic. It doesn't matter to me.
Is he going to Chicago too?
I believe so. I believe
Oh,
I heard
boy.
him say that.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
80 people are going to Chicago.
Maybe in a way, him and Shay will clean up the streets, you know?
That's true. Yeah, it's true. If murder's there anyway.
Did you sense the feedback on the Dave conversation you were Portnoy? I saw on social media. Everyone wants that back.
I didn't see.
Everybody wants that show back. I know he said yesterday with you that the Eddie thing didn't work and he didn't like it, but that
I was talking about this with on KFC Radio, and Kevin's like, Dave sees like 2 tweets and he gets worked up. He's weird like that. He'll see a tweet where somebody's like, hey, it's inside Barstool stuff, so he just stopped doing it. Because the thing with Eddie was good. Maybe you could do it like once a month.
Yeah, he should be doing that. He opened up a bunch of stuff he hadn't talked about with you. I mean, about the Barstool. He should be doing that.
Yeah, his
And
contract.
I think
thought
I
was
know with
interesting.
who.
Yeah. Who's that? Go ahead, let me hear something. You have a question for him? So I think the people inside there want to know, like, what prices will the blackjack tables be at the Barstool Boston offices? The real inside. When I talk inside Barstool, I'm talking inside Barstool.
Get to the next thing.
As deep as it gets.
Just go. Why do I bother?
Why don't you ask him this, Dave? See if you can ask this for him.
Sure.
When you told Sirius to go fuck yourself, how awesome was that?
Show idea.
How rock hard.
I know you heard that question, Mike. No?
Yeah.
I was literally like, it was like biting into an onion. I was like, get me the fuck out of here. Again, if I had like a knife, I would just throw it, watch it go right into his forehead and just watch him bleed to death.
And he was Portnoy was kind of like, I don't know. They wanted me to do a show. I don't know if I told them to fuck themselves.
Even I said to him, like, I've said that to people. It's not that big a deal. Like, I don't want to, But Dave's mine because he's obsessed with like PGA Tour. He thinks Sirius Radio is like this amazing thing.
I don't think they actually have like listeners or anything like that, but I think there's a lot of high profile celebrities that are on.
I know you love Andy Cohen.
No, but
You
even
brought him up
just
too.
more.
Like,
I can't name more, but I know there are more celebrities that are in
Dave at one
bed
point's
with
like,
them.
Andy Cohen does a show there every day. Wow. Does he?
He's a megastar.
Okay. But
He is a big
No, I'm
star.
just saying.
I would rather have Steve Snell in here than Andy Cohen.
Well, we all would.
Just 1,000 times.
That's fine for you.
I wouldn't
guess,
cross
yeah.
the street. I wouldn't piss on Andy Cohen if he was on fire. He's a zero.
Do you think-
He's very successful.
Do you
but
think Andy Cohen is bigger than Dave Portnoy? I guess it's
Probably in the
depends
world,
how
I
you-
guess.
Yeah, I
I
guess
mean,
it depends how you look at it.
I don't think.
Yeah, what demo? What demo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
My guy Blocky's bigger than both of them.
That's right. Yeah, Blocky.
I want him to shoot 106 today. I'm so sick of this asshole. Get out of my life. Golf Digest had a tweet the other day. Who would play Michael Block? Who do you think will? No, it wasn't. I think it was who will play Michael Block in the film. Like it's going to happen.
Is this the guy you were talking about? That's like,
the
whoa,
club-
what do you mean?
Yeah, the club.
Okay.
Yeah,
It was the TV. It was CBS's fault initially, and now it's his fault.
We've now bled
doing
into it.
every interview.
Although
We
if you're
talked
him-
about a 7-iron. It's worth
Well, if you're him, what are you going to do?
$50,000
What are
for
you
it.
Not do it if you're him? I mean, I can't even kill him because this is his moment. He's just an annoying club pro. I know guys like this. He's definitely an asshole. 10 out of 10 asshole.
He doesn't come off like an asshole. He seems like a nice guy. At the
He's
moment.
like Don Johnson and Tin Cup. Like he's a nice, but behind the scenes, I bet you he's a prick. He's
Hates
a
dogs and children?
He's he's a club pro from California. Has to be an asshole.
Who was the guy who went after Brandon Chambly this week?
Brad
Randall
Faxon?
Chambly?
No, I know not the
Fax?
Faxon thing. There was another guy who was like,
Yeah, it was
Claude
It was
something.
Harmon. It was Claude Harmon. It was
Okay.
Butch Harmon's brother, right?
it's like the first time
Isn't
I
it,
feel like
what's
somebody.
Brooks's coach.
Brooks's coach,
Koepka's coach. Yeah,
he
killed
went
him.
after him.
That's the first time I've
Oh,
seen
an
somebody
actor.
really do that.
Well,
Like
Chambly.
playing the holier than thou role, but here you are.
Well, Chambly
airing
now
the
looks.
Olympics on
Chambly
NBC.
looks weird. Yeah, but he's
a
not
clown.
wrong.
Yeah.
he's not wrong.
Right.
Like, this weird, like it's over. Like, Live is not going to be. Live is what it is. It's never going to be as popular as the PGA Tour. Clearly, it's a minor league thing. These guys took the money. It's over. Like they lost, but they also won.
Yep.
Wow, like Mickelson said yesterday, it's great for majors. We just dick around and we get to practice all day. You basically don't give a fuck about these stupid tournaments. They're going to pay him a fortune.
Yeah, 14 events.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
What else?
What's his name? DeSantis. He's going to announce tonight, apparently, on Twitter.
Yeah, with Elon Musk, right?
Yes.
It's like a Q&A or something?
On the Twitter Spaces. Correct. Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm dying to hear that. What was Trump's new one for him? He's tiny. He's
tiny.
5'7".
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Tiny Ron DeSantis,
Again, he's
5'7".
short. He's doing that again. He's short.
Did the sanctimonious stick? Not really.
No,
right?
that was that's a tough one.
I think he
Yeah.
pivoted. I
Long.
think this is the new one.
Yeah.
Tiny Ron. I don't mind that.
That's better. Yeah.
I don't
much
mind
better.
that.
Like Tiny Jack.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like we're doing this again, where Trump's going to talk about how like small people are.
Yeah.
Trump's hands are big. We
They
know
sure
that.
are.
We know
Oh
that.
boy, are
He's
they.
got big, thick dick. That's what he was saying. To the debate moderator running for president of the United States. And
Well endowed.
the question was probably about like the economy or something.
It had some. It must have had something to do with Marco Rubio, right? Because that's
he was
that
a little
was
Marco,
the original.
right?
Yeah.
What was Jeb? Low energy?
Yes.
Yeah. Just these Florida guys. He just tears through them. Oh, can I unmute Ordway by now? Is he still talking about the Celtics coach? Or we?
And by the way, all hours, he cannot be in Arizona right now. He must be traveling somewhere.
What's going on?
6 in the morning Eastern time? He's tweeting about the Celtics and Joe
He's
Mazzulla?
got to relax.
It's paragraphs at a
If
time.
the Celtics win, they play Friday or
Thursday.
They play tomorrow.
Yes.
Here.
Yes.
If they win that game and then play well and lose in Miami, does Missoula still keep his job?
No shot.
No chance.
No.
If they lose a good
He
game
lost
7.
the team. They played in spite of him. Did you see Abby Chin's tweet last night?
Oh no, I didn't. Please.
I'm sure you weren't following.
I'm sure.
But at one point
she's-
late in the game, they sat down for a big huddle, and Marcus Smart's like coaching the team. They've shoved this guy aside.
That'd
He's-
This is good Boston sports.
Gabby
He's not
Twin
good at
tweets out that. It changes everything.
Yep.
I
Yep.
hate her. Yeah, she remember at one time with Lou, she remember she didn't want Lou on the air because he worked at EI.
Yes, I remember that. Oh, I'm not a huge fan. I'm just saying she was there in Miami reporting on this stuff.
I'm sure.
No, he's going to lose his job. What do you think?
He's like 34 years old, isn't he? How old is he?
You think he's 34? Yeah,
Exactly 34.
younger than Al Horford.
No,
right?
didn't play in the league, never coached before, and
I don't care if he
was
didn't
thrown
play.
into it.
I mean,
But the players do. The players care about
who are they playing against?
Eric Spoelstra in the Heat.
I remember as a kid watching him play. He was such a good player.
Yes, he also was won
I think he-
multiple
I think he
championships.
won, like, 7
A great,
MVPs,
awesome
I think.
comparison. Yeah, the guy's won championships.
I remember when I was younger, I went to basketball camp, and
Yeah.
there was this old guy who was a coach for a while. I didn't realize he had played. He kicked my ass in one-on-one, Red Auerbach. What a player. What a player. What a player.
Red on round ball.
Oh
It's a
my
big book.
God, what a player! I mean, I don't really care, but I am annoyed. I'm rooting for the Celtics to win now. So these beat writers they've turned on this guy because it's like sport now. They sucked him off for months. Profiles, what a great guy, and then when it goes bad, it's just like, oh, he's an idiot. I've been hearing all the guy from who I like. His dad passed away, and I interacted with him. Kevin O'Connor, is that his name?
From the Ringer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's making stuff up. Like these guys just make guys like Connor. They just make shit up. They just make. It's the Albert Breer thing. I heard from a source. No, you didn't. You're just making it up because it's an easy narrative right now, and you're piling on. You're making it up. They all make stuff
You
up.
think the players are bitching about Mazzulla behind his back? Or
I have no
out to
idea, but I
media?
know these guys make shit up. They just make stuff up.
Don't you think he was kind of put in a tough spot?
Yeah, but
Like he just inherited this team after.
The team didn't have
And
to
they were the
name the coach
best
and give him a
record in the
3-year
league.
They would have been
contract.
better.
Not the best record in the
He would
league,
have
but-
kept his job if they had lost a good Game 7 to Philly. played hard and lost. They're worse off because now it seems like they quit on him. This is actually worse for him. He would have kept this job.
Yep.
There's your take.
There you
Save it.
heard a couple days ago.
You can say it to Did I say that?
You did off the air, yeah.
There you go. Say it. Give it to Elio, and when you say it to the third guy,
Yep.
the great producer you're going to hire.
Mutt Stack.
Yeah, Mutt Stack. There you go.
Let's leave with that today.
Call me burying your sports media takes on Mutt Stack. It's bad.
Which I think no one else is doing it. Like I know what Dave's point is. Like Dave wants this broad, like Andy Cohen type thing. I like this niche thing that I'm doing.
Andy Cohen.
Andy Cohen.
Whatever his name is, I don't know.
What about him? With sports media?
No, he likes these big names.
He's empty.
Big
He
sex
doesn't
appeal.
have a brand.
Yeah.
Does that have to do with his newsletter?
What sports media notes are we getting this week?
I don't know. This is not a sports media note. This is a KMS note. Can I bring this? Is this a good time to bring something up real quick?
Ooh.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is Mike Montante? So he's one of your guys, right?
Retarded? Yes, he is.
We said you would limit that to some extent.
Well, I think when it's appropriate, you have to use it.
It's the first one of the day.
Yeah.
Last Thursday at 8:31, I started getting DMs again from. It looks like Mike Montante DMing me.
Do you follow him?
I heard about that.
No. Missed a golden opportunity. Had multiple with a B, not P.
Right.
People say I should ask you on. KMS may not get you another role, but an appearance on Montante's World
What's
will
it?
lead
Is
to
this PM
multiple
or AM?
offers. 8:31 p.m.
Oh, so he was drunk.
Is it him? Or is there a fake
How
Montante?
the hell do
account?
I know?
There could be a fake. That
Well,
doesn't-
show me. I mean, I
Let's
see.
see. How
If
can
it's him, he's joking, I imagine, right?
Come over and show me. I'll tell you if it's him or not.
What's the handle? What's at what?
Let me see.
This is big stuff. Is it Mike Montante?
Well,
The
no, what's
experts
the,
decide.
What's the? Is that what is that? Is that Twitter? Or is that?
Analyzing his avatar.
What? Oh, I have no idea on Instagram. I have no idea. What are you showing?
It's probably him. He called me. So
Oh, what?
he just called me. He called me
gotta
to
be him,
tell
right?
me that he was going to ask Mutt and wondered if Alex would do his show sometime.
Well, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, would you do a show?
No.
No, I wouldn't.
Why not? You've done. Oh no, you haven't.
No,
I've done it. That's right. That's what I thought of.
we all have. I can say no to some people. He's a nice guy. I
He's
like having
funny
him
with
in.
you on this show, but
He's
that's
a-
him, right? It's not
How
a
the
fake
hell do
account.
I know? I don't know.
I'll show.
You
I'll
would
show
have a good
Dave.
time with Montante. He's fine.
Yeah, he's a good sport. Yeah, should do it. No,
Okay. Well, if you guys are saying I
I
should
don't
do it,
associate yourself with him if you're trying to get a job professionally.
I told him Reamer would not. I said Reamer would not go on your show.
he wouldn't.
I don't think so yet.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Mutt
Didn't
would
you
do
feel
it.
like he was reserved a little bit
Yes.
last week? Okay. So I
Yeah.
feel like he's,
Underwhelmed.
even though he's nervous. or-
Really?
Yeah, nothing against Alex, but I think he came in. He was nervous. Like he was just tight. I didn't.
it's a weird thing where he's nervous with you.
Felt
that
like a
you're
one and done to me.
I thought he seemed looser than I remember him, but
Yeah, nothing against. I think Alex is trying to protect like his jobs and all that stuff, and I have no interest in that.
But
and
in a weird way,
and
he trusts you.
He doesn't listen to the show as much as I thought he did either.
No, he doesn't listen to the show. Definitely not.
Nothing against Alex. That's all. And he's gay. So like that's 3 strikes. You're out.
right. Yeah, of
I mean,
course.
I didn't realize until he came.
He's a white man, but come on.
until he came queening in here. I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? No, I love Alex, but like I don't. He seemed. Did you sense that too or no?
Yeah, I sensed this weird dynamic of he was super nervous, but trusts you at the
Really?
same time to not get him in trouble. But then he's nervous.
I
he'll
can't.
get
I'm not.
himself in
I
trouble.
am. My job is not to keep Alex Reamer out of trouble on the show. It's just not.
No,
Like,
but
that's what I mean.
But didn't you
So,
feel that in some
Yeah.
way? Like,
Yes. And I don't want him to get in trouble. So he feels like he will. But like from what? Like queer tea?
I don't know. He's saying the C word left and right. That's you can say that word and not get in trouble now, I guess.
That's true. And forget the words off the air. But no, he's. Oh, I love Alex. But like if he doesn't want to, like I got the sense that he didn't want to do it like by the middle of the show. That's how it was.
I didn't get that
Huh.
sense.
Yeah, neither
I
did
didn't
I.
get that.
Well, you guys have much better instinct for this than I do.
Oh, no, I'm just saying. This side of the room is split.
Yeah, you guys might be right. I don't know that. I don't know. All I know is Miltons is the place to go. Spring is here in Miltons, a store from. Is it still spring? I guess it is, right? Or is it not summer yet?
Yes,
No, next
spring.
month, right? It's starting to feel like summer. The store from Miltons has everything you need to make it through to summer. Do we know that our guy, the drippy dentist, did he make his way to Miltons to get his shoes or no?
I don't know if he made his way. I'll ask him. Yeah.
Not one of the great third chairs of all time.
I thought you said you missed him. Or you liked him or something.
I don't know. I
really
liked him as a
liked him.
person.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just start doing shows of people who are just nice, like the dentist and the bird
Birdwatch?
guy. Yeah.
Just have polite conversations.
Yes. Yes. I feel like my life is. Why don't you hire those guys? Do a show with them.
The bird guy was interesting. You can know a lot about birds.
Is that a niche pod? Is that too niche of a podcast?
Very niche.
How about a YouTube?
what if
thing
it's
where
Bird of the
short-
Here's the thing, though. Here's where I think Portnoy obviously has better instincts than me also on this stuff. But like when you talk niche, didn't he say there's channels of bird watchers that have thousands and thousands of views or something?
I think if you're a bird watcher and you do it right on YouTube, you could do well.
That's what I mean. So isn't that possible for horse
I think
racing
he was
or
basically
no?
saying that like a horse racing product through Barstool would not be successful. I think that was
Yes,
his
because of
conversation.
the app thing. That was pretty clear. Pretty clear.
What are you so angry about?
Because I wish they had an app that he liked and promoted because
Yeah,
he's
but
more
if you-
interested in doing it.
If you host your sports show with Elio, you can still talk horse racing.
Yeah, we
It's just-
would.
it
We
can't
do it
be-
every Friday.
Yeah, it just
Let's
shouldn't
go.
be your centerpiece. That's all. That's all
Elio
he's
is
saying.
like, I've had conversations, super disciplined. Like,
Really?
talking to him is, it's so easy. Yeah, he's not a total space shot at all. Like, you wouldn't
Oh, really? What do you think him and Portnoy talk about? They
I
just
have no
talk
idea.
at each other?
I love him. He's a great guy, but he is nuts.
Every single video they do from a horse racing event, I watch every single one. Whether he's yelling at Dave about bad bets,
Me
and Dave's
too.
yelling at him, I
Yeah.
watch every
Me too.
single
At
one.
least 5
That
times
briefcase, them walking out, shuffling
I
out for
love
the
that.
Derby.
I love that. I love that. He's a great guy. I do like him. Cole on, Johnson and Murphy. So if you're dressed in casual shoes, South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill, the Burlington. Well, I got to bring you to these one of these months. We still haven't brought you the one yet.
How's
right?
Bill doing? Good.
They have a wide selection of suit separates from Calvin Klein.
Is he doing? I'm asking you. Is he doing well?
No, we're on the air, but no, he's not. He's really struggling. He wants you to reach out to him.
You haven't even invited me to any of these.
Yes, he did.
Why?
No, you
You're a
didn't. No.
fucking liar. That is not true.
You were invited to the last one.
Not true. That's not true.
Day before, like 4:00.
Oh, you're so busy.
I am. The kids are home. They got practices.
They're not home during the day. You do nothing all day. You sit there and fucking drink and wait for the phone to
Do
ring,
not. That's
and
not
it
true.
doesn't ring.
That's not true.
What do you during the day?
There was the first thing Bill said is, I thought Mutt was coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's why he's not
Oh,
doing
I
well.
don't say that.
And he was
I feel
doing well before that. Now he's not doing well.
It's taking a turn for the worse.
There's something I hate more when somebody says, "How are they doing?" It's the dumbest thing. How are they doing?
Pray for
How
Bill.
do I know?
That's the name of my new show. How are they doing?
I talk to him all the time.
How are you doing?
Those birds. How the birds doing?
It'd be great if
Dave, what's your daily time? You call Bill to see how he's doing. Text Mutt after you make that call, okay?
It'd be great if Mutt had like massive, like he gets Obama on, and he's just like, "So how you doing?"
How you doing? You're the big guest, Matt LeBlanc. That'll be the big moment. They're just gonna say it to each other the whole time. It's gonna go completely
How you
viral.
doing? No, how you doing?
How
you doing?
Yeah, I get it.
This is what we've all been waiting for.
Everybody comes in. Lady Gaga. Milton's the original sponsor of this show. Go to Miltons.com. Get all your great clothes right now. Miltons.com. We thank Miltons as always. What else?
So does he have to, if DeSantis announced today, does he,
Oh, God.
he doesn't have to legally like give anybody else the platform, right? Because he's not a media company. Like in radio, you'd have to give it to the other people.
Oh, no. Okay. Yeah. I don't think.
I wonder if they cause a stink because the left fucking despises Elon. So I wonder if they
they're already complaining about it.
They are. Okay.
But what are they going to do? Have
It is becoming kind of like the conservative platform now.
Elon Musk would have Trump on in a second.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Like you say what you want, but Musk would have Biden on.
I was gonna say I think he'd have the equivalent on the left.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think he would.
The left is bitches, but then they do nothing about it. Like, so I think
Right.
yesterday the Daily Wire said they're going to put all their shit on Twitter. Why wouldn't like some left-leaning media company do the same fucking thing? Of
course
then
they
they'll go
should.
bitch about it.
Yeah, do the same fucking thing. Yeah. What are you so mad about this?
Because they have the wrong, they have the wrong mentality. They've like protested. They're
Twitter's
like, oh,
weird.
we'll all get off Twitter.
Twitter's weird where I think it's like this influential platform, but it's really fucking not.
Yeah, it really fucking
it's
isn't,
very
man.
confusing to me.
I'm sure it is. I don't doubt that. Yeah. I'm sure you're confused looking at it. It's not that confusing. It's not. It's like
What is
the,
this?
It's like
It
the least.
feels like
It's
it
like the
has
least
zero
influential.
impact.
The least influential of all.
But a guy's going on there tonight to announce that he's running for
Because
president.
he's older. Like he's on it.
Yeah.
Like he's like that's all our
It
show
also,
is.
just,
I'm on it.
it also just doesn't matter, right? Just announce it anywhere and it's going to wind up everywhere anyway.
Everyone knows he's running. Like,
Yeah.
Nobody. I guess you have to officially do it. I guess Trump already did, right?
I think
I think he had like an event, didn't he?
He's not back on Twitter, is he? Trump?
No.
Would Elon let him back on to do?
might be
like,
back
a Spaces?
on.
I think he's back on
But-
Facebook and
Yeah.
something else and not on Twitter because he's exclusive to Truth.
His account is back though, right?
Right, but he has a
Yeah.
tweet.
He can use it if he
Yes.
wants.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
How's it going with Trump?
My guy left, so not good. I know. But listen, lines of communication.
You had a
always
guest in
stay
the
open.
pipeline or no?
The latest I heard back from was the Gutenberg camp. If you'd like to
Okay.
revisit,
I sure
Diner.
would. I wanna do a whole Diner thing. I want
I'd like
everybody
to
in
do
there.
Diner
Yeah,
again.
I would.
I think that's the latest I heard back from. Yeah.
How'd that go?
They're still trying to work a date for me. I guess he's got a tight schedule.
Fixing houses?
No, that's what's his name.
I know what this is. That's the joke. What else?
Nothing crazy exciting. Yeah. I didn't see a lot of backlash. Feidelberg made some 9/11 blog yesterday, and I wonder if he'd get heat for
did?
it. But
What?
yeah, he was just joking, saying like, I forget the headline. What did I tell you?
9/11 was a good thing.
9/11 changed the that's a bad headline. 9/11 changed the world, and he just kind of had a joke tied to it. But all the comments were just like, "That's fucking disgusting."
What was
How
it?
do you
Let me
joke
see.
about that?
Really?
He basically was saying 9/11 spawned one of his favorite bands.
Oh, well.
So good things happen.
The Rising came out of 9/11 from Bruce. I mean, there are good things that came out of it.
Yeah. But if you go look at the comments, it's
There had to have been a couple of assholes who died that day.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, people had rivals die that day.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's, I'm not overall. Bad day.
Yeah.
Bad day.
It's fair.
On the
It's fair.
Francesa meter,
Fair.
sure.
Bad day. Bad. Why'd you have him on?
Mike, I'd love that mic on. It's excellent.
Let's see it. Mike's on.
Mike likes the horses.
That's right. All right. Want to take some calls, Dave? Sure. All right, let's do it.
It'd be great if Mutt pitched it to Portnoy, like I'm going to run the Boston office, but just brought the oldest guy, like Ordway and Francesa, and
That's what it should be. Who's the guy?
Jerry.
just elderly men.
Who's the guy you used to have on the old guy?
Oh, the football guy. Shit. Someone. Oh, what's his name?
remember he played
Hall of Fame. Vic, no, not Vic.
cold hard football facts.
No, that's Kerry Byrne. We love Kerry.
Yeah, he's great.
You did some good shows with Kerry.
Oh, God. The hell is
Oh, what is his name? The Hall of Fame.
Remember he
voter.
played sound? Well, he's not
Vic?
He's not a Hall of Famer. Like,
Hall of Fame voter was his big
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
Miami.
he was like 3,000 years old.
Oh, we gotta.
Why'd you have him on?
I gotta find him.
What was his name?
Hank Goldberg.
Even older.
Not with us anymore.
No, he's gone.
I know.
Even the big horse guy, man.
Hank
Goldberg.
was, yeah. Made it mainstream.
He sure did. Everyone's talking about it now.
What was his name?
Mainstream.
What was his name?
Idiot. I can picture it too.
He's got a funny name.
He does.
It's not Vic something?
I don't know. You're thinking of Vic Carucci, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not Vic Carucci.
Vito.
Yes, Vito Spinelli. No,
Vito Corleone. No.
No, not Vito Corleone. You idiot.
Yep, that was it.
Vito. Oh, what is Vito's last name?
Ungoogleable.
Shoot. It's Vito something.
I'm definitely gonna take the Bears -6. That would be a good
He
show.
wasn't a betting guy. He was like a hard Scrabble old
Was it?
NFL beat writer.
Why don't you just look up Vito? He was Tampa, right?
Yeah. I thought it was Miami.
Mate, whatever.
Type in Vito, Florida. See what comes up.
Vito old. Very fun. It was like a 3,000-year-old guy, and Mutt was, of course, taking it seriously. And
He was great. Good
just,
spot
like,
with Vito.
asking like real questions.
Is he still with us?
How the hell we don't know his name?
I can't find his last name.
They load up, Dave?
No, I'm wondering if there's an issue here.
Why don't you reboot it or whatever?
Yeah, I'm trying.
I'll give you a retweet. Oh, I already did. Sorry. 814-277-5475. 814-277-5475. Vito Spinelli.
Vito Stellino.
I was not far off. Still alive?
I don't think so.
Oh, he's gone?
I don't see. Well, hold on. Vito's views. Tell me this is fresh.
How did you find that?
He knew the whole time.
I didn't. I wish I didn't.
Vito's views.
He's still writing. After the Peacock deal, is the NFL's greed know any bounds?
Wow.
Oh, Vito's still with us.
How old
and
is
still
he?
firing.
I smell a partnership.
Dave, listen.
Vito Spinelli? Is that what you said?
Stellino.
It's Vito Stellino. Why am I saying
Stellino.
Vito Stellino.
In 2015, he had covered the NFL for 51 years. Let's do the math.
I was lucky to be right. Evergreen He does a podcast.
Mr.
right, can I
Portnoy,
reset
try to
my-
remain seated when I say the name Vito Stellino.
Reset my pitch.
He covered the gambling suspensions of Alex Karras and Paul Hornung in 1963.
Wow.
You can follow him at Twitter at Vito Stellino.
60-year
Vito.
career.
We'll get to the Patriots.
We got to book him, Dave.
This
I think
Carl
next time
thing.
Mutt's here.
What do you think? Did you watch Carl's video? Did you watch it?
Vito Stellino.
It'd be great if you had hot takes on like the Mean Girls. And
I can't put that in the office anymore, Mike. Yeah. Vito, you're right.
She was there yesterday, Alex Bennett. Wait a minute. At Vito Stellino, account suspended.
whoa, he's a bad
Oh,
boy.
boy.
What happened?
Barstool might not want to touch this guy.
Is there a chance he got LJ'd?
Blame me for it. That LJ scene was hardcore.
It really was.
That was like fucking hardcore.
He did delete it, right? Eventually?
You can do that on Twitter, though.
What's that?
Porn.
No, I know, but I don't think that was his issue. It was like a teenager girl like getting choked. I forget what it was.
Definitely blamed you though.
Yeah, which was bizarre.
I think his last tweet is, Kirk, why did you do this?
Is he
That'd
dead?
probably be my last tweet too. I don't think LJ's dead. We would have heard.
Yeah.
LJ's not doing good.
Probably talks to him 3 times a day. Hey, load up, Dave.
They're not.
I'm confused. What are you doing?
I just rebooted, did the whole thing. Something's fucked up in the back end, I'm assuming.
I don't understand.
Is Portnoy the
it's
only
like
guy that
that.
listens when what's on?
What'd you say?
Or it's a light day.
No, there's no way the lines aren't. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Are there phone calls?
There are few. Yeah.
I'm confused.
I know.
Let me understand this.
Yeah. Some are there if you'd like them.
No, I'm good. All right, let's call blindmike.net.
We're recording today. We're going live today just on Patreon, and it'll be out later in the week, covering all our usual topics. And then Why You Laughing, that's out tomorrow, is The Simpsons. My buddy Carl from WATS joins me.
Okay.
Thursdays live at 6, by the way.
Excellent.
And the episode after that is Richard Lewis. And then after that, I believe it's Eddie Murphy Raw we're doing.
Oh, good. Excellent. Yes. Go subscribe. Go subscribe right now. What's new at Mutt Stack?
4-pack Friday will be Friday. Memorial Day weekend.
It will
We'll
be Friday.
Try to get out early because it is a holiday weekend. Doesn't make a lot of sense to get out. But try, hopefully, maybe Thursday night into Friday, somewhere around there.
What do you mean into Friday? Like,
Maybe right at midnight because I don't think a lot of people are going to work on Friday. So I'm going to try to get it out early. Early.
Can you imagine people working or not for that? They get in their phones.
Oh, read it to Alba on the way down to...
I like to think of like an old Peter King
Are you
column.
throwing it out like to people's like front on their lawns? Like a
We may
newspaper?
start doing that. Yeah, I might start printing it out.
Okay.
I'm going backwards here.
What do we get? What's the
See, Dave, I'm doing it too.
exactly?
brick by brick?
What's the lead off story?
It's Wednesday morning. I don't know if there's a lead story. I'm sure the Celtics' reaction, what happens in Game 5 on Thursday.
What do you think of that, Dave?
Big
I
part,
can't
big
wait
part
to
of
read
it.
that. Yeah.
You won't be able to get that anywhere. Reaction.
I'm a team Mutt guy. I'd love for him to do something.
Yeah, sure you are.
But him
really
him
seen that.
putting a Mutt Stack out with these Celtics
What a
reaction
baby.
after
What
the
a
game.
baby.
Oh, he's so sensitive.
Such a baby.
He is such a pussy. He is. He's so look at him. He's so sensitive.
So sensitive.
What are you so sensitive about? Trying to get you a job.
Well, Dave wasn't. I think that's his issue. Cullen was trying
He was for 30 seconds before he's like, he's a pity party, whatever.
Well, yeah, but
Charity
But
case.
everybody knows that. That's not.
No, they don't all know that. You say that. You say
It's
that.
a big secret.
Everybody knows that. You think Dave Portnoy wants to hire you?
I think if you told Portnoy you got to
crazy
hire
why
Mutt,
someone-
I think he would do it.
Oh,
I think he trusts you.
I won't do that. That's the thing. I can't put my reputation. I can't.
Well, I'm just saying.
I can't.
It's not bad though. It's not bad to have guys like Mutt around. Like Mutt literally could talk to anybody at the company about anything. He's got all the skill
We
sets.
disagree.
What do you mean?
Like he could talk sports with anybody at that company.
You
I don't
could
think
go
that's
on
the
with,
same
like,
for
Pat
everybody.
and
And he could
Joey?
host. He could probably do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
Like,
that's different. That's comedy. I'm talking sports. Like he
Right,
could,
yeah.
he could be
He
the
could, yeah.
host of any content with anyone there, and I don't think you could say that for every sports person at the company.
Do you think you would be
probably.
better than Jake Marsh at play-by-play for these things?
No,
You do
Jake's,
play-by-play?
Jake's fantastic.
Oh, okay.
yeah, he's great.
Jake's very good.
You don't do
What if
play-by-play.
Jake ever gets sick?
That's true. You don't do play. I like Jake.
I'll be the backup in case Jake can't make
Do you like Jake?
lacrosse event. Yeah, he seemed like a nice job. Yeah,
He's a nice kid. Yeah.
he's funny on Pardon My Take. Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. You love Pardon My Take. You go on there before me.
you've really not been on.
Never have. Never
That's
been
crazy.
asked.
That's crazy.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I actually get along well with everybody on the show, I think, at this point. I think.
They're going to need to replace Billy Football.
Is he not going?
Sounds like it.
He's not going to Chicago, huh?
Not going. No.
Another role for Mutt to slide in.
I suppose. I don't really know
Options are
what to
limited.
think about life without Billy football.
He's pretty funny on macrodosing though. He's pretty funny.
Is he? I don't listen. Yeah. Who's on macrodosing?
Arian Foster.
Uh-huh.
Big T
Yep.
and PFT. Obviously. Yeah.
Okay. Who's the producer?
It's a good question.
Billy,
don't
I
know.
assume?
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
You have like a female producer who might be on their
Oh,
trivia
they definitely
team?
have a female producer. I don't know who it is.
Yeah. I wonder how playful she is in the trivia.
Oh, interesting.
scenario. Oh, I'm just asking a question. I don't know.
You wouldn't know, right?
I would not know.
Gotcha.
I would not know.
Got it.
No, would not know. Not at all.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, of course. So what's the rest of the week?
We got a couple people in on Friday. Though you did your commercial reads, so it's bonus Kirk Minahan if you want Friday.
That's true. We may have a guest for Friday potentially in studio. I'll let you know by the end of the day, today or tomorrow. Who's supposed to be coming in?
This week is the KMS Reloaded guy.
Who's
Isn't
that?
that
Basically a
Snell?
Snell ripoff account.
Oh,
Great.
That's one.
That should be fun.
I forget the other two. Email guy.
Yeah.
knockoff.
This is for a
Steve
bonus show too. Wow.
Christ. Who's the other one?
Email guy, I believe. The guy we read
Oh.
his pitch on the air and all that stuff.
He was
Email
good.
guy.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Dan Rappaport. Seems like the general narrative from the cool kids that the Michael Block stuff is too much. Actually started to make fun of the story. Imagine being that cynical in life. Some things we can all just enjoy.
I agree, Dan.
Direct shot.
I'll quote tweet that with the fuck off. There we go.
That's got to be a shot at you, right?
Has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's always calling and tormenting you.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. It's so cool. Fucking, I won't say it.
He didn't make $75,000 till a couple years ago. Why are you mocking that?
I hate people. I hate people who then do that, Mike. Where it's like everybody like me now because I'm doing. It's like just fuck you. Like you're you a person or you have no sarcasm in your body.
Yeah. White knighting for Michael Block.
Yeah, no shit. I think you know what? I think it's swell. He played really well at he played well at the PGA. Fantastic. It was a great story. It's a little over the fucking top. Like a little over the top. The guy is crying left and right. He's getting sponsor exemptions left and right. Oh.
He's doing fine.
What's that?
He's doing fine.
Do you know Rapport's number?
I don't believe so, no.
See if he wants to come on. I have no. Big Dick Rapport said he was on hold and he's too scared to talk to him. So
They're loaded up now. So
they're loaded up now.
System,
All right, so it's some system
Yeah,
issue. All
definitely.
right, we'll take a few calls then.
I think it's a weird instinct. I don't know anything about Michael Block, but it's a weird instinct for any personality to be like, we should all have the same opinion on this one.
I don't even get it. Like, imagine being that cynical. Yes, I'm very cynical in life, Dan Rappaport. What do you want me to say? I don't fucking suck every golfer's hog off for some fucking reason, you fucking child. Fuck you. Fuck foreplay. Fuck that cross-eyed asshole Riggs. Fuck you all. Too much?
You got it fixed.
I'll take it back. I like foreplay. I like Riggs. I need to get it fixed, but still. I love those guys. I love Frankie and Trent and Riggsy, but I can't. And Lurch, by the way. I liked when Lurch was there.
Sure. Those were better days.
I'm a Lurch guy.
Yeah.
I can't have. Imagine being. How would Jerry do it? Imagine being too cynical. There's some dice there.
It's a little dicey.
Yeah, but that's what it would be like. He'd be like, Jerry and I would be lockstep on this one.
Here's my Jerry impression. A goosh.
Yeah. Dickory dock. Leah Thomas was sucking her cock. You like that, Gutfeld? Use it.
We got to make news.
Maybe the Diet Coke was real Coke. Is that what it was with Hunter Biden?
No, it's just Coke. It just says Coke button.
It's just Coke. Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Callahan. We got a good show. Taylor Swift is here.
Hey, lick my balls.
I am so happy. I am so happy to get into a fucking Michael Block. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I got some banana juice for you.
I can't take the. Somebody tweeting at me uses Block's tears to wash out Fitzpatrick's jizz. That's. I don't know what he's talking about.
Wait,
It's amazing.
does he know Matt Fitzpatrick?
I don't know.
Has he mentioned that? What?
Don't be so cynical.
Is that true?
Don't be so cynical. A PGA pro who plays golf all the time, and all these other pros all week are like, yeah, he kicks our ass all the time. I saw Goidos say this, Paul Goidos. Finished 15th in the PGA, which on its own is a great achievement. I salute him. The hole-in-one was awesome. The up and down on 18 was fucking great. I was cheering for him. He's a fucking phony. When he does the hole-in-one act, I paired with Rory act, the crying act, the text on his phone act, I'm sick of him. If that makes me cynical, so be it. My life is fine either way, Dan Rappaport. You fucking douche. Oh, my God. Go ahead, Dave. Hello. Hello.
What's going on, retards? There are two people I want to punch in the face right now.
Go ahead.
It's that Brooksy motherfucker and Dave Cohenade.
Who's the first
Trying
one?
to listen to Dave
Brooksy?
Portnoy talk yesterday.
Brooks Koepka?
Fucking hate the guy.
Okay, well, I don't think you have to say the R word.
Dave Cohenade.
Gratuitous.
Well, I mean, guys, what? fucking, you're saying. that
Okay, you
blind
suck.
Mike isn't
You
a
suck.
retard?
You suck. Just get to he is. But get to your point with Dave. Go ahead. Get to your point.
I
with
thought
Dave.
you were dropping him. I dropped him. Sorry.
Pussy. Not afraid to be.
I'll take it.
Gee, it's the weirdest thing when he said he had criticisms for me.
Oh, God.
I thought you were dropping him.
I hate tweets. The cool kid. God, do I hate tweets like this?
He's definitely not doing it just for the Twitter likes and retweets. There's no way he's tweeting it like that. No way.
Who would you cast in a Michael Block movie?
Who would you?
What a movie that would be.
You don't have an
What's
answer?
the fucking finish? No. What's up? I'd cast. What's the finish of that movie? He finishes 15th at the PGA, and then the end. Wow. You know what? Your dream comes true. You get an exemption to the Charles Schwab Championship.
Well, and the RBC. He's going to Canada in a couple weeks.
That's true.
Moneyball, they lost in like the first round. So
That's
It's
true.
still a good movie.
What did you say his career earnings were to this point? Didn't you say something?
Almost nothing, but he won $75,000 for winning the PGA, like the Club Pro thing.
Yep.
This is his 20th term he's played in on tour. Like, it's not, again, I don't like, we're belittling what he did. It's not, like, what he did was great. But he finished 15th. Like, he didn't win the tournament. Like, he didn't finish, it's not like Rocco against Tiger. Like, this is not like a huge it's just not.
What was he going into Sunday? Was he tied
eighth?
Yeah.
Tied eighth, yeah.
So that's
when
a
he
good,
was
like,
stunned.
that's where
He
it's
got-
building momentum.
So he almost
I think.
got knocked down when he learned he was being paired
Okay,
with
hey, hold
Rory
on.
McIlroy.
Michael, you're playing with Rory McIlroy on Sunday.
You serious? Are you serious? Is serious? Play. I'm tied the term. I'm playing with Rory McIlroy. Get out! I even cry. My kids are born. I go in, Rory. I go in. I go in the hole. No, it's plugged in the bunker. You dipshit. I ran over and hugged you, and people are fucking going bananas because you hit the 45 feet.
It's a little trendy in that Michael Block. You
There's
know
a
that? A little bit.
It's that emotional thing where
is that what he does, or is he doing it like sarcastically, or what? I
There's a
just don't
high
know what the
pitch
act
to
is.
his voice.
Yeah.
I'm not sure little and trendy should ever be said in the same sentence. It's a joke, of course. Of course, I'm kidding. I actually haven't seen Trendy in a long time. How's she doing?
I have no idea.
She's the centerpiece of that show, right? There's not like two people.
I don't know.
ever.
The first, when I say I haven't seen Trendy physically, like since 5 years, I don't think I've seen.
I just saw a billboard for it, and it was just her.
on like the
and-
highway.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I would have driven my car through that. I'm like the Dukes of Hazzard and fucking flown that thing through the billboard and died.
Just as Boston famous.
Yeah, it's like Boston famous question mark. She's got like her hand like a pose, like a serious pose. The guy just walking away with the flowers at the end of the date.
I should pause here and note.
I forgot about that.
Are you serious? Serious? Michael Jordan texted me. You're like 2,000 texts. I didn't even know I had a phone until the other day. Like, you can text people on this phone? I don't even know. I don't even really know how to play golf. It's just weird.
I gotta watch this.
I
Guy.
want this guy to shoot 600 on Thursday. 600. Oh, and by the way, I have nothing against him. That's the other issue.
You've turned a little bit on him.
I just hate. I hate.
But just
him.
because of the reaction to him.
So not part of the golf picks later today with Riggsy.
Who?
Michael Block. He will not be on your car.
I had Michael Block on in 2 seconds
Nance wasn't on the call this weekend, right?
at the PGA Championship.
Yeah. What's
No,
it?
he took it off.
No, I just don't remember. He was?
Yes,
Then
of
he
course.
probably,
You don't remember? He's gosh, the whole clip.
I didn't
is
watch
him.
that much of it.
He came
but-
back. He came, which
You watched the whole
So
one?
his presence is probably like because he
you-
makes everything bigger.
Would you agree with me that it was CBS made it big? They didn't stop.
Yeah.
But how would you say that? This is what drives me nuts about you. You're like we're saying why it was so over the top, and you agree it's over the top, and you say Nance is the reason why, but you didn't even know Nance was there.
No, I asked if Nance. Yeah, I asked if.
So
Nance
then
was
why,
there.
you
No,
seriously-
I'm saying Nance like projects. He's just a bigger.
Are they loaded up?
entity.
Tell him to hold on for a second. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you agree with my take that Trevor Illman, who I like, seems small in these events at this point?
Yeah, he's not so
He
he's
just
named
seems
one of
like
the
he should
top
be-
young
he should just
broadcasters
be like
by
any-
awful announcing.
Feels like he should be any hole.
They're missing that next. I give Dave credit for a second. He's right. They're missing Nick Faldo in these big
No,
spots.
they're missing me.
Or you. Yeah.
How about me in the 2 chair being like, shut the fuck up, Michael Block. You're bullshit. They come back from a commercial, and Nance is like, it was like the Faldo thing. He's like, you're not going to believe what's about to happen. They show the block hole, which was taped. I'm like, can you let me be surprised at this fucking thing?
He didn't talk over it, but he teased it too much. He gave too much information.
Go in?
Just go into it.
Go in, idiot. Fuck off.
Imagine being that cynical, guys.
It was so awesome.
Are you a cool kid now, Mike? Is that what you're saying? You're one of the cool kids?
I've always thought I
It
was.
was
yeah.
so awesome. It was so great. Hello.
Hi, I have a question and a recommendation for Dave, if that's okay.
Sure.
Have you ever had Lewis's Pizza, Dave?
I hear about it. I have not had it yet.
Hear about it.
It is very good.
Yep.
I'd say it's
Which
worth
is
a
idiot
shot.
walking down the street.
We had a great
What'd you say?
night over there.
You talk about pizza places all the time.
I hear about it. Yeah, I heard about it. I heard about it.
Something Lewis was printing.
Another one
I don't want to.
See,
What was that, sir?
All right, hang up. You just
you
got
ever had
shut up.
coffee?
Shut up. Jesus Christ. You ever hear? Yeah, I hear about it. Why?
There's a palpable buzz in the air.
Honestly, stock sold 9 cents.
Well, it's not going to move for a while. That's frozen.
It's a shame.
So if it comes, no, because they're going to do the stock split. Because I saw screenshots of people saying it was like 5 cents now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I don't
But that would be over-the-counter trading.
Call-
I can't imagine how many people do that.
Call Whitney real quick. We'll just see if he answers. You never know with him. At Kellyanne Mack says, if your reaction to Michael Block's story is anything less than positive, go ask a therapist why you're such a miserable loser. Again, BetterHelp.
Are you going to mention that?
I may do that.
Yeah.
He does hate you, so he may not answer, to be fair.
True.
Can I do like a Barstool video where I react to it? Like Dan Rappaport said that, that kind of thing.
1 minute man. Yeah.
Yeah, can I
You
do
got
that?
Dave chop it up?
Yeah. No?
Nope.
What was the reason?
Riggs
for
will
this?
pick him this week.
Because he hates Rappaport more than me.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not true. He hates Block as much as me. I always sometimes, because basically all golf related and anti-Cullinane stuff anyway, but sometimes I send Ryan Whitney text from Ryan Minahan, and Ryan hates Cullinane too, my brother, and likes golf. So like it doesn't
Lightens his day. Yeah.
but they'll also react the same way, and
Yeah.
I'm like texting them, like, oh wait a minute, so I copy and paste and send it to the other guy. I just put them all in the same group text at this point. Hello, actually Ryan Minahan is a Cullinane guy.
Ryan's against Cullinane.
No, yeah, Ryan's a Cullinane guy. Hello, Minahan.
Hey, Kirk.
Yes, hello.
I got a big move coming up, driving the U-Haul from Fort Leavenworth, Kansas, to Fort Story, Virginia.
Virginia, yes.
Any advice for traveling west to east?
Let me take a look at this map. See if I can help you out here a little bit. Boy, U-Haul's a tough one. Eesh.
I enjoy it. I'm up high, got a big old truck.
I know, it's just, I like that, but they're just not, it's not a smooth ride, You know what happens when a police officer pulls over a U-Haul driver? I'm like,
What's that?
he busts a move.
Okay. This guy liked it.
Very much. All right, thank you.
He's hold on the phone.
I'll take it. Bring him in, Dave, huh? You got some fucking life to him. Fucking rather mutt. Give this guy a show. Maybe I'll just hire this guy.
You're going to run the Boston office.
Porter's like, that's a great idea. A horse racing podcast? Let's do it.
I'll have a new lead for Muttstack on Friday. Barstool's made a new hire.
That would be great if Barstool opened a Boston office and just hired a random guy. Like, just picked a guy off the street to run it.
We've hired Dale Arnold.
Can I tell you, I've said a couple of times, a little bit south of one of the ways you're going to go. There's a Town Place Suites. Is that the Marriott chain? In Richmond, Kentucky, that I cannot recommend highly enough. It's new. It's like probably 40 miles south of where you're going. You make a nice night of it. There's a couple of good restaurants. A good Mexican restaurant, walkable from that Marriott. So you should stay there.
What's the town called?
Richmond, Kentucky. I'm not going to say it 3 times. You can listen to the show. You're listening to the show, so. All right, get the hall out of here. Let's go. Jesus.
Did you say you like driving U-Hauls?
Does the guy not listen to anything?
Well, I had to reboot this quick.
Reboot what?
The phones again.
What?
What's happening to these phones?
It's never a Steve issue.
Oh, that's what do you mean? Shit happens like this all the time. It's just internet software.
He keeps you out of it usually.
Yeah, good. Thank you. Hello. Dave was bitching about Barstool in New York so much about how they're not helping him out. Why can't I do? They're not helping.
How do
me
you
here
expect
now,
somebody who's never entered that studio to know?
Dave,
what
I always
the
say
fuck they're
there's
using?
fucking robots on Mars right now.
Yeah.
Like, you should be able to figure out how to do that. It's not my job. It's your job.
No, but that's
What
why
are you
we had
bitching
to
to
go
me about?
back
Do I
and
bitch to
back
you
and
about?
forth.
Oh, fine. Go. Hello. Whatever.
Hey, Kirk.
Hi.
Hey, two things. What do you think would be the chances that you can get Mutt to unblock us from Twitter?
He's a block machine. I see these from people all the time.
He's got-
Who's the guy? Who's the big show guy who does Ziggy Robinson?
Yes.
Oh, that would be unblocked. No, Tim Riggles got
Why?
unblocked.
What did
this
Ziggy
last
do?
couple
What did
weeks.
Ziggy do?
Some very, very crass stuff.
Is that true?
Oh, he's a
Yeah,
good
some
man.
stuff about my kids years ago.
Is that really true?
Once you do that, you get blocked. Yeah.
Never.
And also, a lot of KMS fans have said not to unblock him. So I'm just.
That's really
with
the
them.
reason why, right? If we're being honest, yeah. That's right. As long as you're honest about it.
I will defend Mutt in that a lot of people are like, oh, he blocked me, so he's a pussy. And they never say what they said that got them blocked. It's never like, I threatened his children and he blocked me for some reason. It's
Yeah.
weird.
It's true. I used to block people at the beginning. I haven't blocked people in a long time. There are people I blocked, but I don't. Even the people who are nuts hate the show. I just let them do what they want. What does it matter? They're going to do it anyway.
Muting's easier anyways.
Yeah.
You have to go extreme to get a block.
You're right. They'll just start a different account. They're just crazy. Hello.
Yo, Mutt.
Hello.
What's going on, man?
Calls
John
absolute-
Morant.
Oh, Jesus. The calls absolutely suck so far today. Go ahead, Ja. I don't mean to get in your way.
Yeah, man, I'm just making sure, Mutt, we're still going to Belmont Steaks a couple weeks, you know? You promised.
Are you going to the Belmont Steaks with John Morant?
I won't be at the Belmont Steaks. I'll be at Mohegan Sun for the Belmont Steaks.
Okay. Fantastic.
Oh, I got the whole jet and everything planned out.
Nah, this isn't working, Jess.
those-
All right. Good luck, buddy, going forward.
I don't get it.
There was a gun joke there. Played the
Waiting
gun
for it.
sound,
Yeah,
Dave.
I don't think we need to do that. It's hurtful. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, it's Michael Block.
Oh, boy.
Well, I'll be honest. First of
Every
all,
other show.
hold on, Mike. First of all, congratulations on the 15th place finish at the PGA last week. And I've seen people. I saw. I understand, Mike. I saw Karen Krause, used to write golf for the New York Times, tweet that you should be given an exemption to the Masters next year, for finishing 15th at the PGA.
Kirk, am I on the show right now?
Mike, you're on the show, Mike. You are.
Are you messing with me?
No, you're really on the show.
Seriously, am I on?
You're on the show, Mike.
Hold on one sec. Roars, someone go in? Rory said it went in, Kirk.
It did go in. No, I flew on the fly.
Kirk, I'm a club pro.
I know.
I'm not a tour player.
Well, you give 2 lessons a week. I don't really think you're a club pro, if we're being completely fair about this. No, I don't know. There's no.
And the Canadian Open the week after.
You did, yes. You're going to shoot $1 million at that event. $1 million. I may fly to Canada just to heckle you at that event.
Kirk, I'm a club pro.
I know, Mike. I know, and you played very well. I'm very happy for you. You made $300,000. Oh, Michael, did you know you get paid for it? You got you got $300,000. Did you know that you get paid?
Yeah, fucking Big Dick Dan Rappaport told me in the interview.
That's right. Yes, he sure did. Well, thank you, Michael. I will try and be less cynical going forward. This show in general should be less cynical, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's felt sarcastic, Mike.
No, I agree.
Okay. Hello.
Hi, is Kirk there?
Hello.
Hi, is Kirk there?
Hello. Yes, this is me. Hello.
Hi, Kirk. This is Dr. Arkand. I'm one of the veterinarians down at the Churchill Downs Racetrack. How are you?
I'm fine, Dr. Arkand.
Oh, no.
How are you?
I'm very well. I believe you know my cousin who likes to take it in the ass.
Well, if you're talking about Christian Arkand, I don't know if that's true, but if you're saying you're a doctor, maybe you would know. But I do know Christian, but I think he was on the old show a couple of times.
Right. But that's not what I'm calling about today. We actually still have some leftover dead horse meat from the Derby, and we're going to donate some of it. I just need your help in figuring out where we might be able to send it.
I know a place in Chelmsford that would happily accept it. I mean, this is a family that's trying to scrape together a few dollars.
Say that because, right, it's interesting you say that because one of the applications was from a family of 4 that is apparently starving to death in Chelmsford, Massachusetts, where the father of the family's sole source of income is a website. Let me just get this right. Nutsack.com.
Yep, that's correct. That's correct, Dr. Arcade.
Right. So we have that.
Uh-huh.
We obviously have the thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
Sure.
And
Well, yeah.
unfortunately, I can't send it to the jockey from the Preakness because he's apparently still eating out of a feeding tube.
Right. Well, thank you, Dr. Arkin.
All right.
Thank you.
So I guess.
Yeah, send it over there. Thank you, Dr. Arkin. We'll get his address. We'll say it in the air next time it's here.
I thought of this the other day when Arcand got mentioned, and I think it was briefly mentioned after the Portland show, but I don't know how in depth you went into it. Shane and I went up to 10 groups of people, minimum, let's call it 25 people minimum, and said, are you aware that Christian Arcand takes it in the ass?
Oh, right, yes.
Got varying levels of answers, and that's never been, we just couldn't use the audio.
I was saying, the problem is no one ever heard it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just 25 people out there are like, what the fuck was that?
I think we
Nobody said yes, though.
A couple people were like, yeah, I think I've heard something like that. And then I think there was one Minifan that was in
Too
on it.
windy, yeah.
Too windy?
Day of the
Too
show,
windy,
yeah.
It wouldn't work there. I think we could save it for other things, but obviously.
Well, it sounds so bad, though.
Yeah, but there's some editing you can do. That's the speaker system in there.
How the hell are we going to use it now?
Exactly.
We've talked about it 50 times.
Yeah.
I mean, you think it's going to be start like a sitcom with him and Shane?
I think it could be. We're investigating Christian Arcand.
Do you think he does or no? You know him.
Oh, I don't know. It's a tough question.
Yeah.
I wish he would just answer it outright. He's been asked enough.
Maybe he would say answer it. Do I take
Doesn't
it in
he
the
have-
ash? Maybe I do.
He has a little bit of that. Yeah.
He does, yeah, he does. I like him, but yeah. Hello. Terrible on the air, but what can you say?
Unfollowed me and doesn't return my text after the big incident.
Well, you know how they are. Super sensitive.
Sad.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, Sourpuss Minahan, what's going on? It's Dan.
Oh boy.
I mean, listen. Just, you can jump all over me. I had a bad week with the PGA picks, no problem. You can make fun of me all you want, Dan. I have no issue with that.
Bad week. Are you?
Dan, Dan.
That was the worst week of all time.
Well, plus 750, Victor Hovland in the lead after the second round. If you bet $50,000 in that, you make $400,000. But just
take $50,000 on each of them, you'd be living in Mutt's basement.
Just take down that last tweet about this. On the show, Big Dick, you are a very cynical guy. Take down this Michael Block tweet. Take it down. Delete it.
I'm not going to take it down.
Delete
it's a great
it.
story. You don't
Delete
like
it
it because you surround yourself with losers, and you have this little kingdom that you like. But then a guy like Michael Block, who surrounds himself with the best and strives and actually achieves something, you don't like that.
Well,
great story.
No, Dan, if you heard me say it, I'm all in on the story. But wouldn't you say, Dan, try and be a little cynical for a moment? When he
human emotion.
When he says
human emotion.
When he says he didn't know the ball went in the hole, even you, now I know a true jock sniffer, even you must have some bullshit meter that says this is not exactly right. At least,
it
Dan.
went in on the fly. It's not like it bounced and he could see it roll.
Dan, people were throwing beer. They were crying. Rory McIlroy went and hugged him. You're going to hug him into a foot? You know that.
Have you ever made a hole-in-one?
No, I haven't.
How many hole-in-ones do you have, Kirk?
Less than you, and you shared that room with Fitzpatrick at Northwestern. I'll say that.
I don't even understand. I don't understand that joke.
That hole, I did the best I could. See you later, Dan. I just wanted to break you, really. It's just annoying. I hate Rappaport.
He really taunts you.
Cool.
Oh.
Yeah, big dick Dan Rappaport, I mean, it's just.
Yeah.
By the way, Mr. Not Cynical, Dan Rappaport, when I saw him at the mini golf tournament in Arizona, came up to me and said, to this day, I still occasionally listen to you taking down Charlotte Wilder because I hated her so much.
Oh, really?
Oh, he's not going to like that out there. Oof.
Oh, that was off the air.
Oh, boy.
He did say it to me. He did.
She's everything.
She got hired by, what's his name there?
I think DK,
Miami.
right?
Yeah.
And they'll fire her, and then they'll be because she's a woman. And she made a story up, and we called her out, and then she said that. What did she say? Jerry hit on her or something?
You guys bought her a drink or something?
Drink at the Super Bowl, right? Yeah.
It's probably Jerry. Who knows? He's always out there. He's
Get over here, Toots.
Late at night.
It wasn't a Bud Light. I know that.
Jesus. Hello.
What's up, Divya Mushers? It's Dan Katz from the Lake in Milton Marsh.
Hello, Dan. How are you?
Mutt, you're coming to Chicago with us. We got 100 people coming. Now we're going to have 100.5. Come on with us, buddy. I got a perfect job for you.
It's a big group. What am I doing out there?
So you're going to be going to Chicago sports games after the game, and you're going to be giving interviews to drunk people. It's going to be perfect.
That's funny.
Great job for you.
All right.
That's an
Sounds
interesting bit.
Yeah.
Would you move your family to Chicago after your job?
I would move myself, but I think they would stay here. There's reasons for this.
Move yourself?
Really?
Yeah, I'd have to go by myself.
You would go?
Yeah. Yes, there are reasons why my wife would stay here.
I mean, you would leave your family?
If it was the right job, sure.
Are you being serious?
Just commute, whatever. Sure.
To Chicago? What the fuck are you talking about?
Going for the week, fly home. It's
That's
easy.
true. Nah, actually, that sounds so bad.
I've heard of people doing it. It's always weird to me because it seems like too much travel, but that is done now.
My dad did it. He lived in Maryland and would go back and forth. But we were all way, way older. Your kids are younger. Like, I don't think your wife would be too
I
thrilled.
think they want me out of the house. I think we've gotten to a point now where
What about your mom and dad?
they're good. What about them?
How about the crazy uncle with the hair?
Uncle
pay for
Joe? What
flights
about
every
them?
week?
What about what?
I love Uncle Joe. You know that.
I know. Yes. Yeah. You said that.
He made the big Z. That
Eggplant parm. You're such
Whatever.
a
Why?
such a dick.
Why? He's a nice guy.
Legendary eggplant parm. Uncle Joe, thank you.
It's a little busy. It was not. It was a little chewy, but yeah.
You know, that is
But
ridiculous.
a lot of your dad was super critical.
Make sure we have chicken fingers and Pepsi for.
Your dad was very critical of his cooking.
He was.
Yeah, he was.
The Viking doesn't sound like him.
What's that?
Doesn't sound like the Viking to be critical of Uncle Joe's cooking.
Your dad's nickname's the Viking.
Very supportive. Yes, we call him the Viking.
Now, again, that makes me picture a massive man.
I have met Mutt's dad is a super nice guy.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Like,
yes.
Like I can't imagine your dad. Your dad
Despises
was
me, but
very gentle, like nice guy growing up. I bet.
yeah, good guy.
Like I think your mom runs that ship.
Yeah, it was funny. I was thinking of my mom because
Ellen,
the way Dave was talking down about me growing up in an Italian home, like that would be my mom. Like, yeah, you want to go out for varsity?
Right.
You really want to do that? Yes, it was my mom. Yes.
Yes.
She ran the ship. Yes.
So she was
my dad had like big curly hair, like a curly haired like afro, like Deshaughnessy.
Right.
I started calling him the Viking years ago.
The Viking.
The red hair and the red mustache. Yeah.
Huh. Okay. You still have the mustache?
Still does. A lot more gray now. But
Well, he's a nice guy.
Thank you.
Hello. I like your parents. Hello.
They love you.
I'm sure they were down on me for a little bit.
I think my biggest.
Sorry, I mean to get in the way of your bit. Yeah, go- One more time. Here we go.
Let's start over.
3, 2, 1. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think my biggest takeaway from the one-on-one with Dave Portnoy is Blind Mike's stock is up in Dave
No
Portnoy's
question.
mind.
No, I think he's probably
Well,
the guy he values most. I
Up
think, of the company.
from, less than zero. Sure. Yes. We didn't have a lot to work with. But
He doesn't hate you.
right,
And
that's
then I have
good.
a question
That's
for
nice.
Kirk.
Yeah, go ahead.
Would you rather have a home-cooked meal with your mother that she cooked or play a round of golf with your father?
Oh, play around the golf with my dad. Yeah, I don't miss my mom that much.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
What?
Don't. Yes, you do.
I was out to Ryan the other day.
Yes,
I'm like,
you do. Yes,
yeah.
you do.
Was she a particularly good cook?
No, not really.
Okay. Well, that's an easy one.
No. Of course, I miss her very much. But play around the golf with my dad again for sure. Yeah. Definitely.
What course?
I could pick any course anywhere.
Yeah.
I guess Augusta.
Would you let him win?
No, he was fucking terrible. No, but he liked playing. So yeah. But no. That's not a tough call. Nothing against my mom. She had a good run. Hello.
Hello, Kirk. My name is Juan Antonio, and I work for the company that cut your grass.
Well, that's
Your son is not very nice to us.
who, Harry?
He called us names.
I don't think that's true.
He called us names, and he asked if we eat Taco Bell.
I don't think he does that.
He asked if I can get the autograph of Rey Mysterio.
Well, that may have happened, to be fair. Juan, you're there.
And he-
Hold on, Juan. Shut up, Juan. You're there he's at school during the day when you guys are there. Juan, this is fake news. But go ahead, continue.
No, he lied to you. He cut school, and he
cut
and his
school?
friends, they yell at us when we cut the grass.
I don't think I can't imagine this crew is doing this.
Oddly specific.
I will speak. I will speak to you about this, Juan. But go ahead. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
He takes glass bottles and he breaks them up in your lawn, so that the glass shoot up at us, and he makes fun of us, and he say, go back to your country. We don't want you here.
Yeah. Juan.
He's very, very bad. And we call him at the company El Niño Terrible, which means the terrible child.
Oh my God. Well, that's strong. But I'll tell you, Juan, I promise. Call next week. I will talk to Harry today after school. And if I will know if he's telling the truth or not.
We know like the way he treats us. We try and cut your grass and keep your place looking very, very
No, you do a
nice.
great job.
And he just yells at us.
I've never seen you there, Juan. But
Thank
yes,
you.
thank you. Thank you, Juan. Well,
Yep.
Reminds me, that sort of abuse reminds me that in yesterday's episode of Quincy on blindmike.net, there was a slur thrown out on NBC that I could not believe towards the Hispanic community.
Is the word I'm thinking or no?
Possibly.
Okay.
Starts with a W.
Ends with a K?
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. Those are
I
the
was
days.
like, what? We had to rewind several times.
Jesus, those are the days, huh?
Evidently.
Good God.
So if you want that kind of hilarity, folks.
Jesus. Hello. Where are we at in the series now?
Season 4, episode 14 was yesterday. So we're cruising. We're about halfway through.
Hello.
I've got 3 show pitches for Portnoy, if you're interested.
Okay, makes sense. You're working harder than he is on it. Good.
Excuse me. All right. My first one would be Twat's Happening, and it is a daily breakdown of what that twat 20 says every day on the air.
Feels like it's a limited audience.
If we're talking niche, that seems a little...
Not gonna lie.
Horse racing a broader audience, I think.
I would listen, but go ahead.
Yeah, I think there's about 5 of us that would be tuning in.
I subscribe.
P1s, yeah, I can see that.
Subscribe.
All right.
One of the all-time snatches. Number 2 would be just a show about
nice to me.
sports, politics, and revenge.
Oh, I like that. That's good.
Because God knows nobody's doing that in Boston these days.
That's true.
And the last, this one is a toss-up. And Kirk, like you said, it's just about fooling Portnoy. He's not going to pay attention. I think you're overthinking it.
Exactly.
Mike.
No.
Exactly.
I don't think he's overthinking it, but yeah. I don't think there's any danger of that.
Well, literally pitch him either your show, Kirk, or pitch him his own show that he just finished with Eddie. Just rename it. He'll have no clue whatsoever. You'll get the job. Then, like he likes to say, it takes 2 or 3 years to figure things out anyway.
But before,
check. Who cares?
Most important, this is really why I had the show and I'm doing it for the important things. Have you guys figured out the name information stuff for this ticket?
Yeah, reply to my DM so I can put your ticket in.
Oh,
I have your money. I don't want to give it back to you. I want you to win.
Oh, I'm sure he's going to win.
He could win.
Oh, I'm sure.
What do you? It's a long shot. There are like 5,000 tickets out there, but yes,
scam. It's a total scam. Total scam. Total scam.
Not
The
a scam.
money's been spent.
Not a scam.
If I'm gonna,
Not a scam.
if I'm gonna dox myself to anybody, because Kirk, I know you don't want to know my real info. So
I'm not
if I
going
am
to give that info. I promise.
Matt would not do that.
I'm
To
not.
be fair, he would not do that.
Not going to do it.
Oh no, I don't worry about that at all. But if there's one person that I deserve to give it to,
Mike,
it is Mike.
That is true.
So
that is true.
I apologize. I will
is
check
true.
my DMs.
Thank you,
Thanks,
buddy.
Tim.
It would be great if you pitched Portnoy on something like I said, I'm going to review alcohol. It's 1 sip I take. And he's like, that's interesting.
That's it. I remember early on, 1 second, callers, early on at EI.com, Tim Murphy was talking about how much he likes Barstool. And this is early on. There's a joke. I was like, oh, we should just rip him off and just do a thing called Guess That Elbow. It's a joke. And Tim's like, do you think we should really do that? And I was like, this is not going to work. Hello.
Hey, is it me?
I think so.
Hello? Hey, it's Birdman.
Oh, hey, Birdman. What's going on?
Hello?
Yes, hello.
What's happening?
Not too much.
Can you not communicate with human beings?
What's that sound I'm hearing?
Oh, I'm a landscaper at the lawnmower, probably.
Okay, go ahead.
No.
Don't, Michael.
No. But, I just want to let you know, Allie's all in on the flower classes if you guys are still in.
Sure, we'll do it. Are you in, Dave?
Definitely in.
Mike,
Yeah,
you do
I'll reach out
that?
to Dave.
In a second.
You're in for that?
Yes, I would love to go. Yes.
Oh, Mutt's in. Mike, are you in?
Sure.
It sounded fun.
Yeah, we'll do it.
To me, it didn't, but-
we love to do it, Mike. Don't worry
It
about it.
sounded fun.
We'll make this a Mutt night. We'll drag Mutt.
All right.
We'll spare Mike. All right, so me, Dave, and Mutt will do it that night? Dave, are you in for that?
I'm definitely in for that. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so what? All right, so make some potential
plan it
dates. We'll have some Minifans go. Maybe we'll do it for some charity or something, Mutt.
Thoroughbred Aftercare.
I meant for you. basically.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
To raise money for me? The Mutt Fund?
So how does is
Homeless
Bird Guy still on?
broadcasters.
Yes.
All right, so Bird Guy, how does it work? Let's say we pick tonight for a random example. What time are we supposed to? How does it work?
Yep. I have to get the details from Allie, but I think they usually start at like 6 o'clock. It's usually after the shop closes.
Sure.
And it's like an hour and a half or something.
All right,
and
It's not bad. Still get home at somewhat
plenty of
reasonable hour.
Tito's.
Okay. What's that?
I said there's plenty of Tito's.
Oh, great. That's great for me. Good for me and Mom. I was going to hammer his tears and drive home.
No, come on.
No, I'm saying you're not going to.
Come on.
That's the point. I'm saying you're not going to. It's not great for me. It's not great for you, I'm saying.
Well, it's perfect for Mutt because there's a hotel like walking distance from it.
Oh, he doesn't care. He doesn't care about that. Trust me. Maybe the drive-through. Bird guy likes that, Mike. Well, let's get Allie on at some point, Dave. We'll figure it out.
Sounds good.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks, buddy. There's a flower place at the drive. Maybe we should just pedal our way out of there, you know?
That's fun.
Just planting the seed, that's all.
I like it.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Just doing the best I can. Hello.
Oh, just dropped.
It seems
Hey,
easy.
Kirk. I know
right?
you poked some fun at Dave recently for going to the Taylor Swift concert. I was just curious if there is an artist from today's generation of music that you would think would put on a good show. I know you said in the past, like you like Sign of the Times and stuff like that. I wasn't sure if there was just anybody nowadays that you think would be a good performer.
I'm sure there are plenty of people. I don't know. I think they're probably all good performers. I'm just saying I don't know their music. I don't doubt Taylor Swift. But did Alba have a good time?
Said it was a terrific time.
Yeah,
fantastic.
I talked to Feilerberg. He said it was awesome.
Yeah.
Like I don't doubt Taylor Swift puts on a great show. I just don't know her music. Like, everyone's like, oh, you would have a great time anyway. But I'm like, if I don't know her songs,
Yeah, you wouldn't have a great
nothing against her. But it would be like if you didn't know Bruce and you went to a show. Like I wouldn't expect somebody to have a great time then.
Yeah, especially she spaced out her hits and stuff like that. That's what's tough. Like there's so
I don't even
many
know her
fucking-
hits.
You don't know her hits?
I mean, I know them, but not like I don't care about them.
I also feel like being like the second level of Gillette or something would feel like you're not even there.
Oh,
really.
different planet.
No? Yeah.
I think for sure.
Sound
I never
quality's pretty
sat.
good.
I never sat there, but yeah.
You've sat up there before. 300 level?
Oh no, I've not.
I got to work on those Springsteen tickets for you because if you get the hookup that I got, holy shit.
You got it through somebody for our show?
Yeah, well, the guy who got the tickets then just said like, "Hey, come to this section."
Well, then why wouldn't I get it?
Oh, you bet. I hope you do. I assume you will.
He's not that big on you. He says he likes me and Dave on the show.
I actually want Dave to have better seats than Kirk. That's what I want.
I gotta see if you don't
That's what I
like.
want.
I guess you didn't like that other space that I liked.
It was on the moon.
I know this isn't on the moon.
I want to be close.
Okay, then not these ones. I just like nobody around.
You just like being far away from the stage. I understand.
I like nobody around me. High top
No one
chairs.
around you.
Yeah,
I don't like that. I want to. No, you don't care about the show. That's the thing. Hello.
I guess Saturday it poured there.
Yeah,
at
that was
Gillette.
yeah.
And I was telling Cullen, and I guess people were like bottling up rain and selling them for like $250.
I bought some. Yeah, it's pretty good. You know what? It's really wet.
Fucking insane.
Yeah, it's wet. It's rain. It's like rain. It's easily verifiable too.
Sure.
That's the
Yeah.
best part.
Definitely.
I see Rappaport tweeting, but he is not getting back to my emails. Just to let you know.
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully he gets a key.
Michael or Dan?
That'd be Dan.
Or Ian.
Or Ian.
Who I like, by the way. He's, like I think probably makes stuff up, but I've always got along well with Rappaport. We've had some similar grievances in the past that he's helped me with.
Oh, interesting.
Hello.
Hello, Andrew out in Williamsburg out in Western Mass. What's up, guys?
Hello from Western Mass. From beautiful Western Massachusetts. Where friendlies are still aplenty.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of friendlies, Blind Mike, you're my guy. I actually went to I'm an HVAC tech out in Western Mass, and I went to your neighbor's house once. He lives next to Nick Ahmed.
Yes,
He gave me,
yeah.
back in East Longmeadow.
All right, let's go. Land the
talked
plane
to,
here.
at
Let's go, baby.
Soccer Redemption
Who
show.
gives a
I
shit?
came up to you and talked to you
Who
about
cares?
Ahmed, the Major League Baseball player?
Yeah, I live 2 houses down.
Went to
I remember
UConn.
this. Yes.
Yeah.
Who cares? Nothing against Mike, but would you have another? Is that your point of calling?
He's all heart, that kid.
Good player.
No, I'm actually the original caller with where my sister kept me out of the wedding party.
I don't remember this.
Oh,
And I'm her brother. Kept me out of the wedding party.
I assume you're her brother. You said
eventually-
it's your sister. No.
I remember.
I remember him. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like. I mean, oh well. Go ahead. So what happened? Did the marriage happen?
So the wedding was back in October. Yeah, they eventually put me and my girlfriend of 11 years into the party.
You bitched your way in.
And I did.
I sure did.
Unfortunately.
I like this guy. Yeah.
And we're both down. So I gave her $400 cash for a gift.
That's very generous.
And we never got a thank you. We never got.
You're a very bitter guy.
You're a petty man.
Which I don't. I'm a petty person too. But I mean, I don't blame you. That's not nice.
I think that's the trade-off is you weaseled your way into the wedding party, so now you don't get a thank you.
And you pay $400 for that?
Yeah.
I'd pay $400,000 not to be at the wedding party.
Sure, gladly.
Another bachelor party, a golf thing somebody asked me about this year. Hard no. The worst than playing golf with like a bunch of guys. 15
Good group, some bros out there. Come on.
You know what I mean? Like,
you're paired up. You're going to end up playing with 4 people anyway.
I know, but slow. Everyone's drinking. And they're playing music in their carts. Like,
yeah.
That's very big now. Yeah.
I hate
Your buddies would be doing that too, though?
No, I think just like adjacent.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need that. Yeah. Like, I don't want to have, no one should have any fun. Like, life is too short.
It's a serious game.
Life is too short to have fun. Okay? Just remember that.
Print the t-shirt.
Yeah. just remember that. Dave, those t-shirts, I will wear one of those t-shirts. If it's a V-neck, I'll wear it. Got it. Hello.
That is a good shirt, actually.
Yeah, the polo? Yeah.
Life is too short to have fun.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. Good.
Yep.
We haven't, speaking of fan, we have not heard from Cheeks at all, huh?
No Cheeks lately, no.
Hope he's all right.
He's all right, I'm sure.
And Crazy Kyle's okay?
Crazy Kyle's okay?
He called in the other day.
Yep. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Way too okay, actually. I'll tell you another guy. I know you probably like him. Everybody likes him. Like, the minute I saw that the Red Sox are playing San Diego this weekend, I was like, oh, here come the Orsillo tweets.
You think I like Orsillo?
Oh, you don't like Orsillo?
The guy who said Orsillo rounding third, heading for home when he did his last call with the Red Sox.
Oh, look at this guy.
And made it about him.
I don't know if you knew him
and
or not.
shit on O'Brien behind his back. That guy.
Wow, listen to this.
First time this guy's ever shown any life on this show.
No,
Now we have a podcast.
No. Seemed, again, nice guy, but way
Or
too much
still
about
no.
Very nice to me when I was at Fenway. Very nice in the booth, but he all about himself. I mean, holy. And of course, shockingly, he made sure to tweet out a video of him and Xander talking like, oh, we're the guys who left Boston. I'm on the same level as Xander Bogaerts. That's Don. Yes.
That is Don.
Sorry.
I don't dislike Don. But
no, but he's too much about himself.
Yes.
I got to read this article. I just Googled that.
What?
The Don Orsillo article in the Boston Herald.
Oh, I didn't see it. What is it?
That new Boston Herald beat reporter there who was trapped in the garage, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the woman?
I can't think
She
of it.
wrote some column on him.
He's everything.
Don
right?
Orsillo forever connected to the
Orsillo during the O'Brien stuff when he was taking Orsillo was singing to me when I was on the morning show like a bird. And I will say O'Brien was not being spared. And I'm not a Dave O'Brien. I know you like Dave, so you know
big
Dave.
Dave
Like
fan.
he stinks.
Big
He
Dave fan.
stinks.
He does not stink. Dave's
he stinks. He
excellent.
dyes his hair. He stinks.
No,
but he's a nice guy. He does dye his hair. He denied it to me. I like Dave.
I don't know if he does or not, but he's a good announcer.
A man should not
and a very
do
nice guy.
You think he's good? You think he's good in the? You thought he was good in the radio? I mean, good on TV.
He's good on radio and TV. Yes.
As announcers go, he's fine.
But he's good at basketball. He's good. He's good.
But here's I don't disagree. But like Mutt likes him as a person. That's why.
Oh, yeah, I have no idea.
No, but he's also very good.
Okay, but you wouldn't be. But you like him. You know him personally.
Yes, I like him because he said nice things to me. Right. So reached out when things
right, so
happened.
if Orsillo did the same thing and O'Brien was the other guy, you'd be killing O'Brien.
No, Don's been fine too, but Don, that one clip, Orsillo rounding her third, heading for home.
Unbelievable.
I think it's a great call.
It was unbelievable.
Enough.
Madness.
And like the waving down at Dustin Pedroia on the field.
You know, half these players are like, who the fuck is this guy?
Did Bradford must have talked about there. He must have gone to San Diego.
Who, Bradford?
Big Bradford guy.
Oh, what did I say? Oh, I actually texted with Rob yesterday on the train. Was the next text after the Clemmer text was Jason Barrett wrote, I like, this is very niche. This guy is very. I did weekend shows with him at the start. Very nice guy, John Rook.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember him.
Super nice guy. So he got fired, I guess, from EI or whatever. Like,
He did a weekly column that appeared on weei.com that he's not getting paid for. Or if he got paid for it at all, but
yeah. So he wrote,
oh boy,
Barrett, who clearly, you know how it is with him. Rook has been publishing his weekly Thinking Out Loud column regularly and grown to be quite popular. I worked at that website. There weren't 100 people reading that. I'm being a dick here, but like that's why I hate Barrett. He just propagates this like bullshit, and it's just like, what the fuck?
Another guy I'm not.
John Rook's Barrett?
Oh, Rook.
Oh, he's a nice guy.
Took a shot at me.
You see, did
he take a shot at you?
I think when I replaced Ryder on Red Sox baseball, he took a shot at me.
Well, it was a tough day for all of us.
When the
as
fuck?
a nation.
This was year.
What the fuck are you? Where did he take a shot at you?
It's a long. I have a long memory.
Where? In what form?
I think either on social media or
You
in
have
his
a long
column.
memory, but you
Or in
forget
his
what I asked
column.
for specifics.
Either on
His
social media
column?
or in his column. Yes.
You think he took a shot at you in
Yep.
his weei.com
Yes.
column, Thinking Out Loud?
I think before he did it for weei.com, he did it for Go. Is it Go Providence? What's that? Is it GoPro? There's some Go Local.
That's when it was in its heyday.
Sorry, yes.
.com or something.
Yeah, those
When
are the
EI got it, it went corporate.
Yeah, those are the Camelot days. Well, who do you hate the most in the media? Not counting Dale, because you don't really hate him anymore.
I can't hate Dale anymore.
Well, who do you hate the most then?
Conan.
Dave is a close hit.
He's not in the media.
I still hate Wallach.
Why?
Because they walk into the office and you're pronouncing Pawtucket wrong, like storm into a booth like that, like for a young kid radio.
Oh,
that was a way too like I'm too cool for school.
Yeah. I guess that's similar to the battles I had in the media over the years. Pronunciation of Rhode Island towns.
Is John Rook, is that the Patriots PA now?
Oh, never forget. Speaking of EI, I'll never forget when you got fired. I wrote a column and published it how great you were.
So did Alex Reamer. Congrats.
Everyone's had an opportunity. Every generation.
I think one of them mattered.
I like Mutt, but his sound and delivery never really stood out as unique.
Who said that?
And it took station management a while to realize it.
Who wrote that?
John
Rook. He's not wrong.
May 17th, 2014 in his Thinking Out Loud column.
He's not wrong about that.
Thinking out loud.
What? The guy's thinking out loud.
To be fair, John Rook has a very unique style and tone.
He's a drip. But
how many reads did he get on the website?
That column I remember I retweeted. That got a lot of views.
What was that, 2014? 9 years ago?
What job did you get
I'm
fired?
such a
When did you
loser.
get fired in 24? Which one was that?
That was Monday.
Probably off the middays.
Yeah.
Oh, 2014. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was on EI.com?
I don't know if it was in.
That
No,
couldn't
this is
have been.
golocalprovidence.com.
That's funny. What was it? Let me hear it again.
I like
come
Mutt.
on, can I-
I just forgot it. Go ahead. What was it?
But his sound and delivery never really stood out as unique, and it took station management a while to realize it.
This drip is taking you allowed that to happen? This guy's like, isn't he the PA guy for the Patriots?
Is he still?
That's
He
what I
was.
thought. Yeah.
He does the Revolution. I know that. Congrats to him.
He starts off his column thinking out loud, wondering whatever happened to Casey Kasem.
Meanwhile, he's not. It's in print. It's not allowed. This guy's inaccurate.
He's thinking out loud and he writes it down.
Grill him for that, Mutt. He's a liar.
Jesus Christ, bastard.
I always thought with Mutt, I've always meant to ask him this, that on Mutt's first day in middays, Dale Arnold hosted the morning show.
He sure did. I remember exactly where I was. I was texting with you. I was down at spring training, filling in for Rob.
It's
Great story.
One of my favorite moments in radio. There's a new midday show premiering in minutes. And Dale just says, thanks to Dino, whoever else was on, for having me on, and we'll see you later.
Yep.
And he never mentioned it and just left.
Oh, Dale was told to come.
And I had no balls to walk into the office and say, Jason, you just put me on this new show. I've never done a show with Lou before. The guy before did not even promote the show.
There was no tease.
He didn't have the balls to say it on the air.
True. I mean,
who gives a fuck what you say, Jason Wolf? He's an idiot. Like I didn't understand that dynamic. Like if you think about that, the guy who got fired a couple weeks before hosted the show before that. Then after working with Jerry and John, they just wanted the guy that thought that was like they didn't care.
Yeah,
which is also on them. Like as a station, you can't have that, but that's on Jason Wolf, who's an idiot. But it's just unbelievable that happened. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
That comes up once a year. We joke about that. How Dale was like.
I was texting with you down in Florida.
The entire first week they had Dale on the air leading into our show. Never promoted.
I remember
the show.
exactly.
It's crazy.
Never promoted.
Well, it was. I remember because he was like, "Yep," and then
coming up
back tomorrow. Dean will be out. I'll be doing the show with Jerry tomorrow, and I think the midday show's next, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Turn your radios off, folks.
Unbelievable. Mutt comes rolling in there talking about the cafeteria.
Cafeteria, Lou, is open.
It's like, what the fuck? I remember thinking like, we're done here. Like this is just.
You didn't think that right away.
I thought that right away.
You did not.
No, it wasn't your fault. You never had a chance.
That's a lie. Oh, at that show we had a chance. We just never. It didn't click. Didn't click till the end.
Well, you're going against Gary Tangway. I mean, it's not easy, you know.
I miss Gary.
Was it Gary? So do I. I just talked to him the other day. All right. Okay, here you go. Get Factor. You want to budget this month by cutting back on takeout? Get Factor. Not only is Factor cheaper than takeout, but meals are ready faster than restaurant delivery in just 2 minutes. With Factor, you can rest assured that you're making a sustainable choice. We offset 100% of our delivery emissions to your door, source 100% renewable electricity for our production sites and offices, and feature sustainability sourced seafood in our meals this May. Get Factor and enjoy clean eating without the hassle. Choose your meals. Enjoy fresh, flavor-packed meals in 2 minutes. No prep, no mess. Skip the trip to the grocery store. Skip all the chopping, prepping, and cleaning up as well. Again, just 2 minutes. There you go. A bunch of calorie-conscious options as well. Head to factormeals.com/Kirk50. Kirk50, you get 50% off your first box. Code Kirk50 at factormeals.com/Kirk50. That's code Kirk50 at factormeals.com/Kirk50. 50% off your first box. Head to factormeals.com/Kirk50 right now. We thank them and Miltons and BetterHelp as well. Mutt, you go to Muttstack. Is it Nutsack or Muttstack? If I go to nutsack.com, what will I see?
Why don't you find out?
I bet it's not.
I'm at
I was looking at that too.
Yeah.
Muttstack.com. We'll have Friday 4-pack on Friday. I don't think Nutsack goes to.
I bet it's like an almond company.
Yeah, I thought too.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh no, I have Mind Blown, the blog about philosophy. Is your medication causing erectile dysfunction?
Oh, okay. It's somewhere in the middle.
It's just a random. Yeah. That's weird. But then when I first did it, before I actually went to it, it was that. Like it suggested it was going to be.
It's not too active, so it seems like you might be able to buy it. Short amount
Should I redirect?
That's what everyone's calling it.
Is that too niche, Dave?
Do that.
Too niche. That's a strategy. A lot of people do typos when they're typing in. Come on.
Dave, I'm sitting on nutsack.com and I think it's about to boom.
Well, I was looking at Muttstack. It's popping. No post since May 20th. You might as well just deactivate the site at this point.
It was Saturday.
I mean, you got to pepper it during the week, I think. No,
I don't have to pepper it during the week.
Sprinkle it a little bit.
Huh?
You know, sprinkle it a little bit. Produce some content.
Yeah. It's just dead during. It's like those horses, just dead during the week.
It's not dead. Pete, there's a build-up. People want to hear what I have to say on Fridays, and they get excited.
What do you think of Portnoy saying that he's starting to vacillate?
I didn't hear that at all. I heard I love horse racing, but I wish
an
our
animal
app was
lover.
better.
He's like sort of in the middle now.
Oh, he answered it much more directly than Mutt did.
Way more. Yeah. Mutt's terrified of this story. Didn't write about
Shut up. No, Mike, don't tell you. I wrote about this.
It's true. It's true.
Did he write a book?
Yeah, he buried it. It's like the.
It was not buried. I did not bury anything. By the way, you can still go back and
by the
read
way,
it.
horses are dying.
I don't know if I'm getting all these emails. I don't know.
Huh?
I didn't see that, so I must not be.
There's a way
getting
that
them.
there's a way you can subscribe and actually not get the emails. I think somebody showed me how to do it. It's
I want people to get the emails.
Well, you get the
I know you want them, but nobody wants them. Everyone's
do
being
want
nice.
them.
Everyone likes you're a nice
Signing
guy.
up.
If you get 5,000 Muttsack, Muttsack, I like. Muttstack subscribers, will you shave your head?
So we had the discussion. I forget what we were watching on TV, and I proposed to my wife, and she said no. She's not ready for that yet.
She likes that thing.
Should have said that years ago.
I forget what we were watching.
Said you
and the guy was, I think it was one of those reality shows, some dating show. I said, I want to start doing that. She said, no.
What was it?
He was like bicked down at the end. Oh, it was Real Housewives. That Dave probably knows it. The bald guy who broke up with this woman and now he's with somebody else. His model.
It doesn't sound like any plot of these shows at all.
Geez.
So he very bald, very shiny.
Well, how about
and she
just like one of these? Not like a big
no.
job.
Just like the wiffle? I'm not. No.
Put your head down. Let me just.
I'm not putting my head down. No.
I saw it. What are you laughing at, Dave?
Nope. No.
You want me to do it? Do it. Gotta do it.
I need him to do it.
Do it. Also,
It's not happening. No.
I'll give you how many plugs you need for that. No pun intended. You need plugs for plugs.
Let the headset cut. Look at. Well, the light also.
It looks like
affects
looks like the guy in the
Light
peanut.
affects
Who's the
it
guy
too.
in the Peanuts who has his hair? Is it Linus?
That sounds right.
One of those Peanuts
one of
guys
them,
who it's like penciled in. It looks like it's penciled in at this point.
Got the gray sparklers going hard right
And
now.
your wife is supportive of this haircut.
No, she's not supportive of she doesn't want me to shave it
Why
yet.
don't you just commit to the hat? Just commit to it.
You're not really a hat guy.
Wear a lot of hats, but not in here. Because the hat, the lighting with the hat looks even worse in here.
I don't see you wearing hats.
Excuse me.
Even outside.
No, but you look good.
I don't see you wearing hats outside much. No.
I see you outside of this.
Golf? I don't think you wear hats.
I wore a hat when Jerry, and I golfed Butterbrook. I think I wore a hat. Yeah.
Jerry played with us that day?
Yes. You played very fast. You barely talked to us.
I played. Oh, I have no interest. I'm telling you. What did I say? What's the T-shirt?
Life's too short to have fun.
Life's too short to have fun.
Right.
That is a good T-shirt.
I want Dave. I think we're going to do that.
Those will be up in 9 weeks, folks.
Well, how about polos where it says like right here on the
the trivia before that? What's that?
Like a nice polo. Then the emblem here is maybe a little KMS logo. Life's too short to have fun.
Why don't you worry about your pitch to Portnoy? Okay. What's that? Dave?
It was my idea for the shirt.
Yeah.
What's that?
There's a lot of text in that one.
Yeah, he's not. He's no vision. That's the thing. That's okay.
I gave you the idea for the shirt.
You did. Thank you for that. Okay, so go to muttstack.com.
Yes.
Do you think Mutt like internally is freaking out about like what he has to say to Dave Portnoy? Like, is that mentally fucking with him?
I don't know.
We should speculate.
Why, did I seem? Did I have a bad show today, Dave?
Oh, we need to get into that.
Whoa, wait a second. What's the issue?
They'll talk about it Friday.
In private. That's a private matter.
That's a Friday issue. No, I thought you were. I thought you were fine today.
I think you did. I had a lot of fun with you today, Mutt.
What are you doing now?
Just counting down the minutes till you say we can.
I thought it was a fun show. What are you so sensitive? Why are you so goddamn sensitive?
I thought it was very fun too.
So
but am I in a mood to have to talk to Dave Portnoy?
What do you care what he thinks? Why would you care what Dave Cullinane thinks?
You're right.
Idiot.
That's my problem.
Absolute moron.
Because he buried me in front of one of the most powerful guys in media the other day.
That is true.
That's true. Yeah.
That is true.
And you're letting him off the hook
That's
for
a
it.
loser attitude right there. Come back strong. That's all you
I'm
gotta do.
off the hook. What are you talking about?
Guy Cullinane.
Should I fire him? What do you mean?
Yeah, you should.
How about Portnoy with his I got many things politically I want to say, but once I'm out of here, like what big thoughts do you have? Like what?
Well, wait for that show, Pizza and Politics with Dave
Yeah,
Portnoy.
what new?
Breaking it down.
When I said to him, like, listen, when you're done, anything you want, you have the freedom to do whatever you want. Just go and do a longer pizza show. Wow. Okay. Well, hey, listen, I have no doubt it'll be successful.
Who did you want to model it after?
Anthony Bourdain.
Oh, yeah. I hope he copies the finale.
That's not nice.
Oh, jeez.
Dave, you didn't see that joke coming when he asked.
I literally set him up. I made him set me up.
I think he knew who it was, Dave. Anthony Bourdain? You should have said Guy Fieri because that Mike would have been.
Well, his hair's crazy.
Anybody else? I could have sworn he said somebody else. Well, you did real Martin and Lewis, you two. Take that act on the road.
Oi, and my wife.
I like that act. And Blind Mike done that with that idiot Craig, of course.
Thank
Go
you.
subscribe
Yes,
to that, please.
please.
Get near to 650.
We're over 650, baby. We're getting towards 700.
What does 1,000 mean? Is that some sort of show or no?
1,000, we are playing the Richard Ojeda drinking game, I believe, is what I've said.
You guys.
Yeah, we get wacky there, too.
But you must have not been invited to Blind Mike done that at all yet.
No.
Would you do a...
fool me once. I asked the guy years ago.
Would you do a Why Are You Laughing? Is there some sort of comedian that would mean something to you? Now, I don't want to book Mike's guest for him, but I'm just curious.
You've done Artie Lang, I assume.
I have, yes.
Yeah. There's nobody
That's
else growing up? Craig Carton, I know you're a fan of his comedy.
Well, he's not really a comedian. Well, his fart comedy was actually pretty big.
Comedian. Well, he and Clemmer should do a fart routine together.
Oh, that'd be zany.
I just saw Carl tweeting out a video of Clemmer, Ray Clemmer's fart today.
It would get a lot of laughs.
That's where we're at this point. I'm cynical, but Jesus.
I didn't understand that room reacting in that way. Like, I actually agreed with Tommy, where he's like, I don't really, it's fine. It's a good sound.
I'm happy for Clemmer. Those guys like him.
They love him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really, did you see him at all, Dave? Nope. I didn't really.
Were you back on him back in on him after his text yesterday? Checking in on you?
No, I'm actually more down on him because that's a I want you, like, I'm being nice so you'll be nice to me back move. Like, it's not a genuinely nice move.
It'd be great if he had like power tools out. He's taking the door down.
Like Stephen Shea, that's why I'm a Stephen Shea guy.
He just rose to the occasion.
Yeah, he and I are close. We're closer than any two men can be. It's past
right?
sexual at this point. Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah.
I actually agreed with. Well, never mind.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
It's random. It's stupid.
Killing time till this Riggs thing. Go ahead. What?
He had a take. I guess he bet that Marcus Smart would have 3.5 rebounds yesterday last night, and he had 3 rebounds last night.
That's a loss.
I
know
it would be a loss.
Yeah.
But he tweeted out that there was a situation where Marcus Smart.
Well, he tweets to the league a lot with these things.
Yeah, he basically
like that.
So do I. It makes me laugh.
It looked like he purposely tapped the ball back in this situation, and he didn't get counted as a rebound.
Oh, they change it?
I don't know. He said they didn't, but
well, a nation awaits.
Yeah.
I think my favorite Stephen Shea thing was after the slap, the Will Smith Chris Rock thing.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Dan was talking about like the apology. I guess when Will Smith apologized.
Yeah.
And Stephen Shea goes, "I gotta say, I don't accept." And he was like, genuinely, he's like, I'm not gonna forgive this guy.
I understand. Yeah, there you go. All right, Mike. We'll see you next week.
All right,
Mutt, you're always welcome here. What's your next couple weeks look like for you? Busy?
Very busy. Yep. A lot of stuff going on.
Mulch and stuff?
Mulch probably this weekend, actually. So.
Yeah.
When will you have the Portnoy pitch done? When will you be ready?
Sure. Sometime.
Well, I mean, you can be an asshole about it, but like Portnoy would legitimately listen to the pitch. We'll do it on the show, of course.
That's what I mean. It was it. So I'm sure you'll schedule a time for me to come in and we'll do the pitch.
Need to have the PowerPoint too.
You just be the baby now.
You're
being a fucking baby now.
I'm not being a baby at all.
He would hire you if you have a good pitch.
I gave a pitch. You said it was terrible.
Nobody in this room thinks that was a pitch. Nobody.
Do
you, Mike?
I liked it.
Dave, do you think it was a job pitch?
BlindMike.net.
As a Mutt guy, I'm disappointed in the pitch.
Like you're not going to get hired on.
Yeah, you're a Mutt guy. Is just shitting on me to Dave yesterday. Great. Thanks.
Was it shitting on you?
Not how I heard it.
It was shitting on horse racing.
Yes.
The niche. What did you niche?
But it is. But it is.
But it's still popular.
I agree.
There is still
a fucking horse racing podcast at Barstool if it had a market.
Not necessarily.
Dave
True crime was a huge.
We would
True
know.
crime was a huge untapped market.
The face of the company is obsessed with this product. Like it would exist somewhere.
But he doesn't. But you think he's thinking about?
Or he would say to Ely,
he doesn't even listen to podcasts.
Yeah, but it would be. You know what I mean. You know what I mean by that.
I don't think. I'm not saying it would be good, but I think there's an audience for it.
Yeah.
It's niche. You can make money.
There definitely
off of
is
niche.
and content around it. Obviously, live videos during the big race days, etc. There's a
Yeah, I mean, how can you beat that?
It's tier 7. Let's put it that way.
okay. What's tier 6?
Tier 6 is something sports related that an audience actually likes.
15-minute
what the fuck
podcast.
is he laughing about?
Well, what's tier 1? Like, pardon my take.
I'm just saying, do anything else, and then for your little playtime, you can talk horse
Part of my
racing.
take. Does part of my take have that Randy Moss guy on before all the big horse races?
Yeah.
So they care about that. So they have Mutt on maybe.
Randy Moss.
Maybe so. I mean, if they
Different
have
Randy Moss.
Rappaport on for golf, might as well have Mutt on for horse racing.
You should have the real Randy Moss on.
You know what? I'm just asking. Hey, Randy, how you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
All right. We'll talk to you later. Goodbye.